without the possibility of evil. It's something like that, in that maybe a man is better when he's a dangerous man who's being good than he would be if he was just a good man who wasn't capable of being dangerous. And I believe that because the best men that I've ever met are very dangerous men. You don't mess with them.
Yeah.
So, and you know that as soon as you meet them.
Yo, 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 this is Big Boss from Oakland, California. You know what it is. Like, subscribe, share the Big Boss Real Talk YouTube channel. Okanda. Big Bossy-Boss-0-Leeny from Oakland, California. Cooking with that gas-0-Leeny. How you guys doing tonight?
Who do the hiring and the firing? That's the boss, boss, boss. Who the man in Oakland? That's the boss, boss, boss. Lame talk, oh man, not the boss, boss, boss. Biggitty Bossy-Boss-0-Leeny with the sauce, sauce, sauce. Travel bros catching flight, not for love, love, love. Bossy-Leeny up in here to bust it up. Bub. Talking dirty, you don't like it, hit the tub. Tub. TLC, keep it pop. I'm a thug. Real talk over here. We don't feel y'all. No. Real soft, pillow whisper, that's that squeal talk. Woo! I don't feel y'all, dog, like you real lost. Too much imitation talking, get you peeled off. Yeah, Big Bossy-Leeny, he shrimp linguine. You never see me disappear like Houdini. Don't call me for no favors, unless it's real talk. Straight up out of Oakland, that's that big boss. Who do the hiring and the fun? That's the boss, boss, boss. Who the man in Oakland? That's the boss, boss, boss. Lame talk, oh man, not the man. Boss, boss, Biggitty Bossy-Leeny with the sauce.
Yo, yo, yo. You know what it is. It's the Iggitty, Biggitty Bossy-Boss-0-Leeny from where? Oakland. Yes, sir. Tell the people that Big Boss is back. Thank you guys for coming out. Big Boss is finally live again. I know for the longest, even on my Saturday night, supposed to be live, half the time Boss would be throwing up the pre-recorded, but I'm trying to go live more and more. So tonight we are live. We probably won't go long, but we will go strong. So you see the title, you see the thumbnail, you know who it is. A returning guest, my main man from Houston, Texas, Mr. Ron Freeman. Put your hands together and welcome the man, the myth, the legend himself. Boom! Ron in the building.
What's up? Thank you, Big Boss, for having me. Glad to be here, definitely.
Yes, sir. Returning, this is your second time up here. The first time you came on months ago, it was real lit. So thank you for coming on again. So, Mr. Man, before we get into the main topic of what it's about tonight, tell us a little bit about yourself for some of the new people in the building who might not be familiar with you.
Okay, well, I'm Ron Freeman, Houston, Texas, originally from Detroit. Do well out here with a couple businesses, working and sales and things of that nature, nightlife. I'm doing pretty much everything down here in Houston.
Right.
I was on a global TV show, which y'all seen.
What? Hold on. You was on a global TV show?
Yes.
Reality
TV, Ready for Love, looking for my mate, my queen.
Okay.
Didn't quite work out that way, but I was getting a lot of props from the guys for keeping a red pill during my journey there.
That's what's up. Hold on real fast. Let's break that down. So you was on a global TV show, Ready to Love, looking for your mate, reality show. How many episodes was you on it for?
About 8.
Whoa, 8 episodes? So was that all in one season, or was it like a couple of seasons?
That's one season.
Oh, one season. So you was on 8 episodes for one season? That's what's up. Wow. Well, you know what? Believe it or not, Bossy Boss don't play. I have a little bit of that, man. I got a little bit of that. So If you don't mind, I'm gonna show it right now. The little clip.
Go for it.
All right, so the people can see we got a real one in the building, Mr. Ron Freeman on Ready to Love. Let's get it. You almost look as good as Bossy Boss, man. No wonder why you on TV. No wonder why you're, man. Bossy Boss made it. I got a TV star. I got Ron Freeman, a TV star. What's the name of that TV show you on, man? Tell them about yourself, man. Run with it.
My name is Ron. I'm 40 years old. I do corporate sales, and then I own 2 small businesses, small car lot, and I own an import casket company. I am ready to love because I'm like the guy that's been in college too long. What I'm doing, I know I can't do forever. I'm not gonna lie, I probably had a fear mechanism too. I mean, marriage in my eyes is forever. I guess I'm more afraid of divorce than I'm afraid of marriage. I've seen my parents get divorced, and I've seen it almost trample my dad, you know, financially and even kind of mentally for a while. And I've seen him go through it twice. Dating in Houston is actually pretty tough. Because there's so many options, it's hard to really get somebody tied in serious long enough to kind of weather the storm with you. Everybody kind of got one foot in, one foot out. Women in Houston, when they meet a guy like me, who's probably a little more alpha, a little more direct, it's been a challenge. I think if the women are genuine and they're really here for the right reasons, then I have a good shot because they're going to be forced to really get to know me. And I think that's when I present my best package.
Okay, well, TV shows on OWN Network, on the Oprah Winfrey Network. It's Ready to Love. I'm Houston's finest, from Detroit, connected in Vegas, traveled all around the world. Like I said, my city, I'm that guy. You know, we down here in H-Town, Houston. If y'all been, y'all know what it is. Like I said, corporate sales, entrepreneur. High value. I'm gonna be dropping some gems, some nuggets today. I'm gonna keep it 100% real. So y'all take notes. We're gonna change some lives tonight. Real. Like this is gonna be that real knowledge, boots on the ground type of stuff. Because I'm in these streets. I'm outside.
You outside for real, for real.
Mm-hmm. Boss. I'm a boss. Big boss, and you know it's real talk.
Yo, yo, yo. Big boss, and you know, hey, you remember that? You remember any of that?
Yeah, that was a while ago, but yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You had to let the people know, you know what I'm saying? H-Town stand up. That's what's up, man. That is what's up. So, sir, you said you've been around the world, and So, where's some of the places you've been to, sir?
Like I said, been to Thailand, been to Rio. Been to Amsterdam, been to Ireland, been to Paris, London, Spain, Sweden, been to Mexico, Canada, been to Costa Rica, Dominican, of course, a bunch of times. Probably leaving a few out.
Damn, so you did more than the big four, you know.
Well, Colombia was my last of the big four to hit.
Right.
Yeah, that was my last of the. I was 3 on it.
Yeah,
I wasn't hitting Colombia on purpose. I was like, once you hit 3 of the big four, it's pretty much the same thing in my mind. I was thinking, but it's it was different.
It was different. Yeah, normally the way that worked on the 4, if people even get up to the 4, normally the 4th one is the Philippines. That's normal. No, I mean Thailand. Well, that's in soft 5. It's Thailand.
Yeah.
Thailand is normally the number 4. And what's number 1? The training wheels. DR.
DR, yeah.
DR is number 1. DR is the training wheels.
DR is my first one.
Yeah, that's it. That's mine too. And after DR, normally it's Colombia. You did it backwards. Normally it's Colombia. And then
actually Rio was my first one. Then I went to DR.
Oh, wow. You did Rio first?
Rio was first, then DR, Thailand, and then Colombia last.
Hey, man, that's what's up, yeah. You march to your own beat. You say you ain't doing it like everybody else. Shit, I did it like, well.
If you're not like in the groups, you hear about Brazil first.
Yes.
You kind of the
Well,
DR is
well-
still kind of a secret to some people who ain't really been, especially back then.
Well, we all heard about Brazil for years and years coming up. Back in the DVD days.
Yeah, back in the day. So yeah,
Big Brazilian Booty Part 13, right?
Brazil
Vanessa
was the
Del
first thing
Rio.
to hear about.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we all grew up knowing about Brazil, man.
You know about Brazil, yeah. So yeah, even
And,
then, DR was kind of a secret until I
DR
got.
was a secret, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know about DR until a year before I went. I didn't know about the DR. So my first trip to DR, again, Halloween 2018. I didn't really know about it until like 2017, only because for the first time I went to Florida. And I went to Florida during the flight, JetBlue, I believe. They kept overly advertising, we have direct flights to Dominican Republic. I said, what's this Dominican Republic? Then while I was in Florida, frolicking around in Florida, I'm around the Haitians, I'm around Dominicans, I'm around Cuba, in Florida.
Yeah.
So that kind of opened my mind. So when I came back to Cali, I was just kind of looking up this Dominican Republic JetBlue kept talking about. And as I'm checking it out, I said, wow, that's legal? Bossy bosses going. And it took a few months. The following year, 2018, I got my passport. And then towards the end of the year, in October for my birthday, I finally pulled the trigger and went to DR Halloween 2018. And that was number one. Went a couple of times. And then I did the Colombia Medellin. And after the Colombia Medellin, I actually went to Thailand and then Brazil. So Colombia Medellin, Medi, you've been all around the world. You named off like a dozen places. You probably left off some places. You went to Europe, you went to Spain, Paris, all this other place. Finally, you hit up Colombia at the end of your journey. So, how was Colombia to Mr. Ron Freeman? How did you like it?
I liked it. I don't like to really do a lot of retrips, even though I did Dominican like 6 times. That's because once I went, all my boys wanted to go separate times, so it just happened that way. But
Right.
I wore that drum out. But this is a trip that I will repeat. Of course, I would, once I get brave enough to go through that jet lag and that flight again, I'll redo Thailand. But
Thailand, man.
Yeah.
And so real fast, that's where I met you. We met each other in real life in Thailand. And boy, that was an epic trip, man.
Yeah. So I'm trying to save, my big points and stuff on the American Express cards and stuff, and I'm trying to save for a big African trip because that's the dream, the motherland, to really do that the right way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was trying to pushing some travel off until I make that big trip to the motherland. But as I said, after my birthday coming up, I think I'm going back to Colombia for that. So.
Wow, back to Colombia. So Colombia left an impression on you, huh?
It did. It really did. And like I said, I had I went in there with a different mindset. Kind of wasn't excited. I wasn't this. I was just kind of like, I almost felt like I already knew what Colombia was about. Because that really, when I first joined your group, with Real Talk, all we was talking about was Dominican Republic. Then in the last 6 months, like all the other groups, everybody's talking about nothing but Colombia. Dominican Republic wouldn't even get mentioned no more. I ain't even heard about Brazil that much.
They were wearing me out with the Colombia Medellin stuff.
Now it's like it's the main thing. So, but I was hearing it so much and all the different stories, I wasn't really excited to go. I was like, I feel like I already know this game plan, down to science. So it kind of, I didn't jump on a plane like, oh, I can't wait to go or anything like that. I just was in normal form.
Yes, sir. So you said you heard so much stuff. So humor me. What type of stuff, after you went now, but walk us through the process, right? The process of Mr. Ron Freeman's brain. What type of stuff was you hearing about Colombia before you went?
I was hearing about what everybody was talking about with the drugging and dangerous. I was hearing about, the women, how they looked at things of that nature, the English level, the and just basically kind of the morale of the city. It was throwing me off because, like, people that like Medi wasn't big fans of Cartagena, it felt like, and people who like Cartagena didn't like Medi, and that was kind of weird to me with them only being an hour flight across from each other. I was like, how could you hate a place and like another place, or what's the mindset of that? Because if you say Pattaya, Thailand, nobody's gonna say they don't like it.
No,
even if they're a little disappointed, they're not gonna say
nobody's gonna say that.
Yeah, they ain't gonna say that.
No.
Even if you're a Bangkok fan, you're not gonna say you don't like Pattaya
at all.
Yeah. But here's a big city like Bangkok was like Medellin. People are saying I like that, don't like Cartagena. You're saying people who like Cartagena saying I don't like Medellin, and I was like, man, what's the? I got to see the difference. I got to go to both.
So real fast, you went to both. So during this trip, and this is your first time in Colombia, your first time.
Yep.
You hit up both. You hit up Medellin and Cartagena. I love the way you say Medellin. You said Medellin. shout out to you, Medellin. Hey, we're going to say Medellin and Cartagena, however you say it. So real fast, walk us through it, man. We got time. We're family here. We got time. So which one? Okay. How many days total in Colombia? How many days total? And how many days Medellin? How many days Cartagena? How many days in each?
It's 10 days total, and more like 4 and 5 or 4 and 6 if you count the travel day.
And what was the split? How many days each?
Six Medellin, and then 4 Cartagena.
4 Cartagena. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. In this corner, which one did you like the best?
I'm a Cartagena guy.
You know what? You seem like a Cartagena guy. I'm not surprised. And you're a Cartagena guy. You like that the best. And you was there shorter, only 4 days. And you was in Medi for 6 days. Now, you like Cartagena better, but did you also like Medellin? Did you like it at all?
Yeah, I didn't dislike Medellin, but but it's just Cartagena was better. It wasn't that close, but it was.
Damn, it wasn't even close.
Nah, I wouldn't say it was close.
Damn.
Experience wise, you know what I mean.
Okay.
And it's some pros and cons to that. You know what I mean. It just is what it is.
Well, we gonna break. This is real talk, man. So I'm gonna press you. Just so you know, I'm gonna press you. So we're gonna get to the cons and the pros, and the good, the bad, the ugly. And of course, before this, we reconnected and we had our conversation on the back burner to try to go over some things. So we're gonna unpack some things or whatnot. But so Cartagena, what did you like about it?
First of all, the weather.
Okay.
Medellin is real rainy, real gloomy all day. I don't care how good it goes for you or how festive mood you are. It only takes so many dreary days for it to affect your mood.
Yeah,
a little bit. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Weather's from the gods. You know what I mean? It means something.
Way up there in the mountains, man. You way up in there in the mountains, and all them apartment buildings and everything all next to the mountains. It look good, but it's like it's always dreary, man.
Always dreary. If it's not raining, you blessed, but it's still dreary. You know what I mean? It's just cloudy, foggy for no reason.
Right.
I just feel like you get in a hole, like you're in a dream fog all day.
Oh shit. Well, my thing is one reason, in all honesty, everybody at this point know Bossy Boss really don't care for Medi. But also one thing is when I'm on vacation, this is probably why I haven't did to Europe yet. One day I will. I don't really go on vacation to go to a big city. I'm from California, okay? Bay Area, San Francisco, Oakland. I used to live in Southern California near Los Angeles. I don't go overseas for a big city for skyscrapers and buildings. I go for beaches and mountains and nature and shit like that. So I don't really care about going to a big city, the big mega city of Medellin up in the mountains where it's always cold and rainy. Now the Cartagena, the weather in the beach and the coastal, I might can get with that, but I haven't did Cartagena yet.
Okay. Well, I'm a city boy. You know what I mean? I love the city. I got appreciation for the city, like country people got appreciation for the country. I like.
Well, I do live in it, but I guess my thing is for vacation. I mean, on a vacation, you kind of want the opposite. Yeah, because I am.
No, definitely. You feel like you're on a vacation 12 times more once you get the Cartagena. When you get the weather, you get the beach, you get the way the whole thing changed. When I talk about it, night and day, and that 1 hour flight, it's night. 1 hour
flight, huh?
Night and day. Flight.
Damn, weather like you cross the temperate zone. That's what's up. Yeah, so obviously you did all the big ones. You did the club space, the Delirium, and all that. The clock tower.
Did all the clubs.
So they really lit. They really that lit, huh?
They lit. Especially like I said, Cartagena, Delirium blew my mind. Like I said, you know how I'm a little picky when I see them all when it comes.
A little picky. Hey y'all, this is how I know Mr. Ron Freeman. He's bougie, man. He's bad and bougie.
Yeah, I thought I saw.
You did say I don't know if you did say it in this stream, but for you guys, he is a club. Let me get it right. Promoter.
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't want to say he's a club owner, but he's in the nightlife business in Houston, Texas. Shout out to him. He's intricately connected in the night scene in the clubs, and he's a club promoter. So you know nightclubs in and out.
Yeah, Vegas, Miami, LA, you know what I mean? All over. And like I said, I've been to all those countries, and when I'm there, I like to get into this, the scene and hang out a little bit. But so I thought I saw, in terms of talent of women and how they look and stuff like that, I thought I seen it all.
Until
Cartagena and the Delirium had some stuff there that I was like,
what?
Who built that?
Wow, you know what? Oh man, you got
to make what I didn't know about what threw me off about the Colombians. I'm thinking Colombia. People even gonna be looking very Hispanic-ish or dark Colombian. You know what I mean? Which is cool. It gives you two choices, but it almost felt like they had every nationality there. You had
a rainbow.
Wow. Yeah, you had women there that was white. You had women there that was very chocolate skin. You had women that was skinned afro, Latina with the nice curly hair, like you see a mixed chick here in the United States. You had some that look Asian. You had some look Indian. You had some. It was just what? And everybody there's stacked. If you're a man that likes the backside, curves, it's ridiculous.
Stacked to the max, stallions, brick houses.
And I went to Medi first, and I was like, when I went to Medi, I was impressed. I was like, oh, it can't get no better than this.
Wow.
And then went to Cartagena and was like,
levels on levels, huh?
Yeah. And even some of the women in Medi was like, oh, no, you wait till you see the girls in Cartagena.
Wow. Wait, hold on. Put on the big boss brakes. Pump it up. So even some of the women in Medi had to give it up to Cartagena.
They had to give it up to them. Yeah, they did. And I see why.
World class. That's, you know what? That's what everybody say. So you just even yet confirmed it for Bossy Boss. Everybody say that Cartagena has the baddest women. Period. Okay. So I got to say this. You've been to Rio. Better than Brazil? And hold on. Watch your mouth. Choose your words wisely.
I'll put it this way. Rio's top might be better than anybody's top. But if you're talking about a tribe or overall, Colombia got them.
Wow. That's deep.
Yeah, you might find something in Brazil you like, what in the world? You know what I mean? Like, like 1 or 2 or 3 here, you're like doom. But I mean, they got that in Colombia, plus the whole lineup down is nothing to play with.
Damn. And because as we know, Colombia and Cartagena, being it's a coastal area and the beach and whatnot, that is a prime tourist destination, period. That's a touristy area even for Colombians with money, right?
Yeah. And I'm talking just strictly looks. You get treated better than in Rio, I feel. But but if you're talking strictly looks and figure or whatever like that, if you're going very superficial, Colombia.
Yeah, okay. That's what's up. Yeah, I have to say, like the treatment in Brazil is A1. The only thing that tops the treatment of Brazil is Thailand, and that's only because it's the Asian culture. And it's like that anyway. So it's like, so in one hand, Brazil is like almost the best of both worlds. Because you're going to get some of the baddest, thickest women in the world with very good treatment. But that Asian culture, that you get great treatment, but some of those women are like, even though you can get some missed thumpers. But okay, we talking about Colombia. That's what's up. That's what's up. Medellin. So you said you heard about the druggers and the robbers. So obviously you're safe in your skin. You made it back safe and everything. Okay. Did you have any close calls? Did you see anybody else? Did you hear about anything? How was the experience for you in Medellin? Do you think it's overblown where people are saying it like you didn't even notice it or whatever? Or can you see what they're talking about in close calls? What was your whole general vibe and feeling and safety level of Medellin while you was there?
Well, I was on my guns. I was on my shit because I can't say that it's overblown when everybody was talking about it.
Right.
I mean, from
in the groups, post.
No, not even the groups. Once I got there, everybody was talking about it. From the expats that's already there, to the girls, to the taxi drivers,
to the girls.
No, the girls
and taxi. Wow.
Even girls will tell you like, "Oh, that's dangerous." You know what I mean? Like this and this, they're drugging, they're doing. You know what I mean? So everybody was talking about it. So it was.
Well, you know what? Hold up. That's good. That's good. I like it. That's good. At least. Some of the girls are putting your game. So everybody, just let you know, it's not all bad. Not all of them are bad. Not all of them are trying to get you. You have like
there's some simple rules. And my man, he's a black guy, expat there, was married there, got a successful business. Shout out to Sweet George's
Cafe.
Yeah, he cool dude, and he gave you the real. You know what I mean? He actually is from Houston. He got family down here. And he said, if you stick by these simple rules, you're going to be okay. And he was right about sticking by those rules.
Hey, like Biggie, huh? He said these rules.
Yeah. And the rules he said, don't
get high.
Don't talk to nobody who you don't think you're going to see tomorrow in that same place. If you're talking to two girls or two girls want to talk to you, run.
Right. Man, you know, and that had been the one, like I noticed, not all, but in some of these many stories that people kept sharing in the groups or whatever, some of those stories came about when guys got greedy, trying to have, 2 or 3 girls all by themselves. I'm like, Negro, who the hell you think you are?
Yeah. Some people come with that mentality when I'm going to Colombia. They hear all the stories. They were like, and they hear it from like maybe a dude that they might think is lesser than them. So they'd be like, if Roger had it popping like that, wait till I get down.
When I get there, I'm gonna show you how to do it.
They come over thinking they, Don Juan DeMarco when they're what they don't understand is, and this is something that I saw, and I put my own self game on it. The Colombian women are smart. They're probably some of the smartest women I've seen. They play dumb, but they know that game down. They've been studying y'all for a while. They got you now. It's almost like, if you remember this is the reason why DR kind of got thrown off the map a little bit, because they used to be a little dumb back in the day. And then they start catching on. Though. They start catching on, and then they start pissing dudes off. Like they actually got smart and realistic about what was going on. But Colombians already know. They might play a little dumb. That's why they could trick you. So, you know what I mean? They could drug somebody. But yeah, they're smart. They know negotiation. They know everything. They got that stuff down to a science. They know everything. And what my man said was the most important thing, and people need to take notes on this. You have to be careful because, and this is the reason why you got to be careful with the drugging thing is, it's all about who you pick to be around. Because once she decides in her head that she's going to drug you, there's nothing you can do. I don't care if you're the smartest guy, the slickest guy, you grew up in Oakland and you was the head of the Crips and you don't care what kind of street credibility you have, because it takes so little of it to knock you out. She can just flip her hair one time like that. You're done.
Whoa. Or blow it like that. Have it on her.
Have her head. She can put on the cheek, kiss me on my cheek. You're done. That's how little it takes. And
yeah, so you saying she can like the powder. She can like kind of powder and it's like, and have you kiss it.
Yeah. So you get, boom, you're done. It takes that little. So once there's nothing you can do about it. Like I said, I don't care how everybody's talking about hide the drinks and do all that. It don't matter. You can hide all the drinks you want. You can not drink alcohol in your spot. You can do everything you want. Once you pick the wrong one and she's on that mission to do that, there's nothing you can do. Nighty night. Bye-bye passport. You're going to be at Sweet George's Cafe talking to him like, how do I get home? And he's going to give you the 20-day process.
Wait, you say what? The 20-day process?
Yeah, because he already knows. They all come to him after it happens to him, and he's like, "Yo, okay, well, shoot, this is an inconvenience. It's gonna be. I'm gonna tell you the roller coaster ride you about to go through is an inconvenience. This is what happens because you don't wake up and I have been drugged before in the United States.
Hold on, okay, hold on one sec. I'm gonna make you big. If you don't mind, talk about that.
Yeah, I was drugged before. I was at a nightclub and stuff. Dumb me.
Damn.
met two girls, too good to be true stuff. Like two models coming up to me and stuff like that. I guess they saw the watch.
I already said two girls. Two girls.
Same thing. But these girls were dumb because what they didn't know is the watch that I had on at the time, this was way back in the day, and stuff, the rest it wasn't real. But they thought it was a brand new $25,000 watch. So they come in, and I'm so dumb. I'm over here entertaining. And my ex-girl knocks on the door. Was talking because I had a 2-bedroom. She was like, I've been drinking. Could I sleep? I was like, yeah, go upstairs. Like, sleep. I still got the 2 girls entertaining. And then they hit the AC down to like 40, 50 degrees, to get me sleepy. Then, I guess put something in my drink. And I woke up like, whoa. Like, what I mean? But this only knocked me out for like 2 hours. And they took the fake watch. It wasn't that big of a deal. Just the fact that somebody would violate you like that in your own crib. It's just something that's unbelievable. But imagine the stuff that they got in Medellin knock you out for 2 days.
Wow. That is crazy, man. Thanks for sharing, man.
A lot of dudes they're too cool to share that story and stuff like that. But
exactly.
In America, they do it. Like it won't be nobody from Houston. Like nobody in Houston would drug me. They couldn't go outside ever again. But a woman from flying in from L.A. who gets the hell back out of town every time they got women that go to different cities. They'll find dudes that they think they got expensive watches or something at the crib. They'll drug them and they'll go to a different city, and just keep moving around so they don't get caught up. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it happens. You know what I mean? So the drug game has been around for a while, but it's out there and it's everywhere. So you got to be careful who you're around.
Yes, sir. And
my number one rule would be, I hate to say it and stuff, man. You just can't. You can't be cheap.
Being
cheap.
Boss is cheap, man.
I know you cheap. That's what I'm saying. I feel for you at all people. Because
Bossy, I'm cheapy. I'm the original cheapy.
Yeah, you can't be cheap there because that's how you get caught.
That's how you get caught.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh man. I shared the screen to go to my channel. One of my very first videos, I guess it's like my 3rd video I ever made on my channel last year. About this time last year, was about 2 females. There's always 2 or 3. 2 females drugging a guy in Miami, Florida. I think the girls, they wasn't from Florida or Miami. They was from somewhere else.
The football player?
No, he was a regular white boy and whatnot.
Okay, I knew the football player that got hit.
Right.
I knew him personally.
Right. This kid right here. Hold on one sec. Hold on. Right here. Right. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Huh. They took it to a park. Okay. Hold on. 10,000. Easy. Oh, and ran it up.
Your sound ain't on this video.
16K.
It's what? It's not.
Yeah.
Okay, you got no sound in your video though.
Oh, wow. No sound?
No.
Oh, man. I wonder why that is. Oh, well. Damn. My bad. Well, when I put this up, I'll probably edit that part out. Yeah, but okay, what I was saying when I was talking in the video, 2 girls, Florida, robbed this white boy, took him he was at a bar. They talked him out of the bar, and they went to a park. They went to like some secluded park, like they high school kids. Who fucking does that? They go to the park, I guess, sit on the park bench or the swings or some shit, and they had like their own little, bottle, out the brown bag, like kicking it, like their own little personal liquor bottle or whatever that was drugged or whatnot. Drugged the motherfucker in the park, took his watch, his wallet, his Yeezys, car keys. He woke up, they took his car, and they ran his credit card up $16K.
Ooh.
Yeah, Florida, Miami.
Like I said, gotta use common sense. Like Stephen A. Smith was on the Breakfast Club today, and he made the point when he said he was talking about the Celtics coach who got caught up with the cheating, and he was telling the story. He's like, I was in Dallas, and he said I was in my lobby of my hotel room. He's Stephen A. Smith. He's older, hairline, way back. Yeah, doing his thing.
He might as well just do this, man.
Yeah, he was like 2 gorgeous women was just coming up to him and trying to force him to have, sex and stuff like that. And he was trying to, like, after he told them no, they still wouldn't take no for an answer. So he knew something was up. It was too good to be true. And he said, I don't know if somebody sent them to catch me up and mess in my career, or they were going to rob me, but it was going to be one of the two.
Right.
Yeah. So stuff like that.
Big discipline. Sometimes you got to have that big discipline.
Well, here's another thing too, because these are the guys that they target. They guys told me this. They're like, "You're gonna be okay," because they target goofy dudes and do that. And here's the thing: if you're an older guy, when I mean old, like you in your 60s and stuff like that, you ain't took good care of yourself. Your hygiene might not be together. You on Tinder and you talking to a 19, a 20, or 21-year-old.
What's the attraction?
Find out the world and stuff like that. There's a good chance some bullshit gonna happen because she ain't gonna want to sleep with you. You know what I mean? She gonna want to take the easy way. It's an easy way.
Money?
If it's an easy way to get the, if it's
damn, even for money, she ain't gonna sleep with you. Even for the money, you say it ain't worth
it. After she drug you, she gonna get it anyway.
and
she gonna get it and don't have to mess with your funky old butt.
Damn, why I gotta be like that though?
That's reality. They're real people. They're not. You look at them as like these people are workers, but they're really, their mindset is not that because it's so natural over there. So they're thinking like a regular female would think, and a regular female is trying to do the less for most.
Right.
And that's just all over the world. That ain't no Matrix thing. That's not no Western world thing. That's all over the world. Everybody's trying to do the less for the most.
Less for the most.
The less for the most.
Unless they really feeling you. Unless they really like you and the vibes. And they like to get down.
You get a little of that, but it's still, to them, it's still because here's the thing. Like I was
chop it up with the bossy boss.
I was on a lot of what they call them, like weekend romances and stuff like that. I was literally, I didn't go down there to simp, but I guess a lot of
we don't call it simping, we call it tricking, man.
No, it wasn't no tricking. Like it was a bunch of simping going on. Like
you didn't trick.
What?
You didn't trick?
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the majority. Okay. But
you about to make you. I ain't wore this in a long time. You about to make me wear this.
I came down there for a vacation, right?
Okay.
And I didn't go down there to fall in love or to be on dates and do stuff I was doing already in the United States.
Right.
But that ended up happening.
Whoa! Wait. Okay, wait. I missed something. First of all, before you repeat that, my first and only super chat so far. Hint, everybody. Mr. at the top of my list. Thank you for the $5 supporting the channel. This goes to my birthday fund because by the time YouTube pays out on the 21st every month, that's around my birthday, and I'll be in Thailand. So any donations will be towards my birthday and my Thailand trip. So everybody, I'm going live. It's not pre-recorded. Super chat and cash app. Mr. Never fear, a bald man is late getting here. Shout out to Mr. and thank you. So wait a minute. You said you went down there for vacation to relax. And what ended up happening?
I ended up meeting cool chicks that was like more more weekend romance type of stuff in Medellin and in Cartagena. So, and you know me from Thailand and stuff. I don't like to be around the same people. You know what I mean?
You was killing me with that one in Thailand.
When it comes to that type of stuff, but they were cool. Like I said, like I would tell anybody before you go do your vacation, or if you're going down there in the manga, whatever you're trying to do, everybody travel a different way. In Medellin especially, but in Cartagena too, go see the sights there. Go see the Column 13. Go see the big mountain with the steps and things of that nature. And if you can, take a Colombian girl with you, because you can meet her on, you'll meet her on Tinder and stuff or whatever that you can, and just say, I'm trying to go see this tomorrow. Would you go with me and stuff like that? You might have to buy her a nice dinner and maybe some drinks. And she'll show you around. She'll get you there cheaper and faster. Like you can take the bus with her because she knows how to get on the bus system there. She knows how to you got somebody to talk to while you're on the bus. She could tell you about the sights and stuff all around. But you get
and then when people try to overcharge you, she can
overcharge you. She'll talk to you and things of that nature. So those are all plus.
Yes, sir.
And then plus the fact that they got a rich culture there, and really to feel like you are in Colombia, to really feel like you're above that culture, especially the African Afro Latino culture there. You got to have somebody you got to go on these sites and see it. One, they're beautiful, they're gorgeous. Okay. And the mountain one is a day trip almost, but it's still worth it to kind of see that and take the pictures. You'll have a better appreciation for the rest of your trip of where you're at. If not, you're gonna be looking at Medi like you were looking at it like, oh man, this city is hustle and bustle and all this, and these people really don't got no season or no respect for, you'll see why it's set up the way it's set up and what's going on in the culture, especially Medellin. When you go to Column 13, you see that view, and you see how all the mountains are in unison and how they set up in different territories and things of that nature, and how the people are there and how that area was dangerous and who has the opportunities in that city and who don't, and just kind of how it moves. You get to have a better appreciation for it.
That's for sure.
And then like I said, Cartagena, when you see the African Colombians and how they dance, and like it was they have like this small neighborhood, and you walk and you got to be a local to kind of be around here. So I had a local, to show me. Right. And everybody got their seats out. People that turned their room, their house, their little small little house is like 20 houses on each row going this way, and they turned them all into bars. And they got signs saying you can knock down and get a beer here 24 hours a day.
Damn.
And I was wondering, like, how did this become like a bar district? And the girl was telling me because of COVID, they locked Colombia down so hard that people get started opening up their doors to everybody, say, hey, I got limes, I got Coronas, I got chips, and everybody was just going in and out. And that was kind of the scene. So when COVID got over, everybody said, we already basically running this place like a bar. We might as well just make it a bar. And now that's Monday through Sunday. That is packed down there. That's what they do. And everybody in the neighborhoods just come out. They get their little lawn chairs. They sit there. They got live entertainment that comes up down there. Everybody comes in menus and serves you drinks and food, and it's a vibe.
Yeah, they got menus now. They didn't printed up menus and shit.
They got their speakers out. They play the music. Each spot you sit next to say, I'll play any music you want to play. And they got the fans, and it is a vibe. You know what I mean? It's a straight vibe. And it's in the neighborhood. You in the barrio. You in the real stuff. They got the graffiti around. This stuff is away from all the other tourist stuff completely. But I would have had no clue about it if I wasn't with a young lady who lived there to show me. So I was grateful just to be able to see that, because that made my trip. Because I was like, man, this is fantastic what they showed me over there. They had live dancing everywhere. It was African dancing too, like like that real culture stuff. You really felt that, because Cartagena has more of a black culture feel to it. Like I even felt more respected as a black man there than I did at Medi. But so you got that. So I would tell everybody, I understand the women are beautiful. I understand this and that, but don't make that your trip. You want to hit the sites here. Some places you can skip them. Some places you can skip the sites.
You can skip the sites.
Yeah, but here you want to go see it. You want to see it. You'll be surprised at how many tourists you actually see, or how many people from Medi who hit these spots all the time, because they're packed on the tourist spots, because they're gorgeous, they're real, they're the real deal, and it gives you a feel of what that land is about. Even taking that boat. Remember, we took the boat. I don't know if you took the boat when we were in
Thailand.
Thailand, over to the good beach.
No, I didn't. I remember we was all supposed to do that. A lot of people flaked. I remember that.
I went, and that was a highlight of my trip. But they got a better one in Colombia over Cartagena called Bora Bora and all that stuff. I mean, you got to go. It's gorgeous. I mean, they got the beach party down there. It changed the whole vibe. And you don't got to worry about nobody begging you, trying to hustle you on the beach every 5 seconds, because it's going to get on your nerves. They have that there, so they got it in all the big four. But
but you know what? At least I noticed in Thailand, it wasn't a lot of beggars. Well, especially in Pattaya. Even Bangkok, it wasn't a lot of beggars.
No. Thailand wasn't that bad. No, but Colombia rivals DR, if not worse. It's probably worse than DR.
Man.
Yeah, it's probably worse when it comes to that. And you gotta be, I kind of wing my trip a little bit, but you gotta be really on point about where you staying.
Yeah, so speak on that, like with the with the guest friendly type situation. So both places, Medellin, Cartagena. Were you in Airbnbs in both, or did you do hotels?
I didn't do hotels at all. I did a hotel I got a hotel in Cartagena, but I had an Airbnb too. I had both.
Well, yeah, you big baller like that. You said
no.
I
didn't know what I was doing, so I had to kind of wing it a certain way.
Okay.
But in Medi, it was all Airbnbs, and I would tell you, when you look in the Airbnb, read your guest policy.
For real.
Because it kind of tells the truth. Read the comments, because somebody might say in there it was guest friendly or it wasn't guest friendly, and then read your the guest policy. Some of them on the guest policy would just straight up start shooting it out like, no, don't don't bring up.
And they even say
they're not on the list. No way. Da 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 da. And you got to stay away from them. But some would, don't say that, and it ain't that big of a problem. It was. Everybody told me it was way more of a problem in Cartagena than it was in Medellin, and I understood that.
I heard that.
In Medellin, when I first got there, I got the trap spot. I was in the trap. Like, I was right.
Damn, not you.
Yeah, I didn't mean that. I didn't know what I was doing. So I walk into this room. This room is literally it's 15 steps from the Delirium, the club. It's on. This is a door on the strip. And you open up the door and you go up. At least it was secure. You go up to another gate. And you go up the stairs and you go in this room. And this room literally was just a bed, small.
You sound like Bossy Boss now. That's how Bossy Boss do it, man.
And
I trap it out and run it up.
I was like, I can't stay here.
Hey,
ain't no 4 day.
You're doing it like Bossy, man.
But it was cheap. So I was like,
exactly.
Maybe I keep it because you never know, you might need it because it's right by the club. But I was like, I gotta stay somewhere. I gotta get some hot water.
Man.
The water situation in Colombia is bad. Like, it's hard to get hot water. Even in Medellin, when they say the hot water is good, it's hard to get you good hot water. I think maybe 2 showers the whole time with good hot water and water pressure.
Oh man.
The rest of the time it was cold showers, no water pressure, stuff like that. So I said I'll keep the trap house for $38 a night, whatever like that. But I'm still getting
35.
Yeah, so if I'm gonna go over to the resort side, over to Boca Chica, and give me
Boca Grande, bro.
Boca Grande, I'm sorry, and give me a nicer hotel and stuff like that. The dope part about it is, and do this, like if you do got somebody that you are kicking it with, you're allowed 2 guests in the whole nice hotel. So you just write her name down if you feel you're gonna be around her, for a while. That way she has access.
Okay, do they be tripping on it have to be the same person though? You write it down and
yeah.
Man, they're not a revolving door. I have a lot of friends.
But that's if you
you have a friend every day. Hey,
I was at the Hampton. I was at if you're at the Hampton, the Marriott, stuff like that. That rule applies. They have another little spot, not as nice, but it was still decent. It just didn't have all the bells and whistles, but it was like a Mexican hotel, like a boutique. In Boca Grande, right across from the Hampton, all that stuff like that. Still 3.5 star, even though it wasn't as nice. It wasn't as 3.5 star. But them people, you just got a regular teenage Hispanic person at the gate door. They ain't tripping that much. If you walk by real fast and just don't
slide them a little something.
No, not even that. Just don't pay them no attention. And they'll just think about your guests. They don't remember everybody going in. They ain't trying to remember everybody that's going in. So you can get away with it there. But when I was talking to like the Passport Brothers and stuff like that, they were just saying like most of the people there get with this one guy who has all the Airbnbs in Cartagena, and he's the guest friendly guy, and you got to get your stuff from him. And he's always booked, so you almost got to get with him early and book your trip. But like I said, it was ways around it. Like I said, if anybody want to know what the trap spot was, I'll give you that Airbnb.
So hey, they can hit you on the IG.
I give you the trap spot, or you want to know what that hotel in Boca Grande where it wasn't that big of a deal. I like that spot. It was just no windows. It was just a small little spot with no windows, but it did have hot water. And it did have good hot water pressure, and it did have good AC. You gotta be a lot of spots don't got AC. You gotta be up on the AC. You gotta read. Like the Airbnb, when I was picking my Airbnbs, it took me 2 hours research each one. You know what I mean? It took a while. Like, because you didn't want to. I picked this one spot, and they said it was right by the action in Medellin, right by all the clubs.
Okay.
And me, I live downtown Houston. I got a train by me. I can sleep through anything. Dude, me too. Yeah, no. This place, impossible. The speakers of the club was in your living room. The bed was bouncing off the thing like shut up. And it messed up my whole trip because it was a techno spot. So the spot didn't close at 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, so I didn't get no sleep that night until 7 to 10. So you're going 3 hours of sleep. You never make that back up in your trips. Now you're tired of your whole
trip. Was that loud, bro. It was that loud.
I got my money back. Airbnb gave me my money back. That's how loud it was. And I'm not picky when it comes to loud.
So that means they deep down they knew it too. They knew it too.
Dude, the next person who rented the spot, he wrote a review. I didn't write a review because I wasn't going. They gave my money back. I wasn't going to put him out on Front Street like that.
Right.
But he wrote a review, and I'm reading the review. It was like, did I write this? I thought I wrote the review. It was so nail on to what I would have said.
Accurate.
Oh, it was so accurate. It was
so
accurate.
what type of stuff was he saying in the review?
He said he said the same thing I was saying. He said, I'm not sensitive to noise at all. Matter of fact, I like it. I got this spot because it's about the action. It's uninhabitable. Nobody can stay here. Nobody.
You said it's uninhabitable by human habitation.
Nobody can stay here. I don't care who you are. And you got earbuds. It don't matter.
Hey, my YouTube brain, that should be a YouTube challenge. Can I stay here? Can I sleep here?
Nobody can. Even when I walked in, my man said at the front door, they don't speak good English. He was like, "You're not planning on sleeping, do you?"
Shut up. Oh, man.
Everybody. And I was like, man, this is and that spot had a nice shower, man. Oh my God, I wish the shower was great, man. That was the best shower I had.
So maybe that's a day spot. Maybe you don't go there to sleep.
Yeah. It was good price, and it's
that's a day spot, and that's a smash spot. You already got your music. You don't need to bring your Bluetooth speaker. You got the music already.
You ain't bringing no woman in there. She leaving. You ain't.
What? Well, you got a bed, right?
Hey. It was so loud, you wouldn't be able to concentrate on anything, good or bad.
Damn.
So, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful with the Airbnbs. You got to read and stuff like that. That messed up my whole trip. I was drowsy and slow and tired the whole trip because I never made that sleep back up. Wow. So one bad night like that, even though I got my money back for it, and it didn't really cancel all my money because then I planned to be there 2 or 3 nights. Now I had to be on the fly and get it and research and find 2 new Airbnbs because I already planned to be there. Now I'm late in the game, so they were overcharging. And people say, Colombia ain't as cheap as people make it out to be. Yeah. And so when y'all people planning this trip for the first time, you got to change. First thing you do before you even get there, before you even do nothing, please do this for me. Adjust your money mindset in your head. And here's the thing. you're gonna have a bad trip if you think you're an American and you're gonna spend, and it's cheaper than America and have that mindset.
Huh.
You don't want to do that, but you don't want to be too cheap either. And then you want to realize in your head that everybody says Colombia is so cheap, so Colombia is so cheap. No, Thailand is cheap. Colombia is not. Your Airbnbs there and stuff like that on Friday, Saturday, Medellin, Cartagena for something nice and stuff, you're in the $100, $120 range.
Woo!
You know what I mean? You are $80. You know what I mean? You up there. So that's American prices. You go to the Parque Azores or Delirium, it's American prices. Your beer, American price. Your drink, American price. Your hookah, more than American price. You get
more
cheaper
than
in
American.
Houston. Yeah, more than American.
So it sounded like Miami-ish, like Miami.
Yeah, you get bottle service there. That's a little cheaper, but by the time they add your mixers, by the time they add they little tax, they tip and stuff like that, American price.
American price.
Yeah, so the spots where all the women are at, and here's what they do. This is how they trick you. These guys are so vicious. They so there.
You said they up on game. Right.
Well, yeah. So they bring all the women there, but the women, they make the women cannot leave there with you or anything like that, even if you vibe with them or not, without you buying them a couple of drinks. They got to keep their status there. And keep in mind they drinks like $20 a piece. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Big Boss breaks. Hold on. How much did you say per drink?
Like $20, like not, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you like $100K, $90K. I bought a Red Bull and vodka. It was $95K, which is like basically $20. 25, 22, 21, you know what I mean? You had a tip, you had 24, 25. And she gonna get one, she gonna get one, and she gonna order two. She needs two because they don't want nobody coming in there using their facilities and just leaving with the guys before the guys buy drinks and stuff like that. So because
it doesn't cost to go in the club, right?
It costs like 10 mil, which is $2.
But
and that's just one time. Once they see you go in there and you spend a little money, they ain't gonna charge you the rest of the time to go in there.
Right.
Now they got a spot across the street where the Caucasians go called Gusto's. Now they charge $20K to get in, and they're the same thing. All the women there are gonna try to get you to buy drinks, and their drinks are expensive. Gusto's is for the elite Caucasian guys who just want to spend that money and stuff. They just want to spend
money. They want to show off, right?
Yeah, because if you're a pay for play guy and stuff like that, the women there are not that better look. They look clean and put together and stuff like that. They're not that better looking than the ones at Park Lares and stuff like that, but they're 3 times as much.
And again, you said Goose Park Lares, so we're back in Medellin right now.
Medellin.
We're not Cartagena.
No, you're Medellin. So
Medellin.
Yeah, so you got people
Medellin, Park Lares, the Gustos and all the shit.
Yeah, so you got people in Gustos that come up to you. They think you green and dumb and say 400 US.
What? US 400 for what? For a cheap.
They only quote US if they're gonna talk to you.
They don't talk Colombian pesos.
No, not really. No.
They only talk USD. Hundreds of dollars.
Yeah. And that throw you off because the number's so high. So somebody be like 300 in there, you thinking 300K pesos, and they talking 300 USD. So you
US
like
dollars. No, your dollars.
Yeah, you don't know until you like
your dollars.
Yeah, you gotta communicate that because if not, you be on your way out.
So my first and only Medi trip. One of my bad experiences with a pro was that Park Lares on a late night, early morning. Went out. She was cool looking, all the shit. In my mind, she said 100. So to me, that's 100K. After the D, what you laughing for, man? This is real talk.
Because you probably look like a model and stuff. Your cheap ass,
man. After the D,
what you gonna get for 100K?
Hey, she said no USD, man. That story was a crazy story. She ended up with 100K, the security, the hotel people had to get her to leave. It was crazy. It went back and forth. She said she was gonna call the police. I said I'm gonna call the police. Call the bluff. She said she's gonna call some people. I said call them. It got crazy. It was a standoff.
You were flirting with real danger, man.
I don't play.
You're a brave soul, man.
Oh yeah, Bossy Boss don't play. I'm gonna take it to the, and this is Medellin.
Oh yeah, they ain't playing. They're not playing.
Well, I ain't playing either. So I take it to the max. And she got up out of there for the same. And I end up tipping the hotel dude for his help. He really tipped the scales to get her to leave finally. Yeah, man.
I'm surprised they didn't get called the cops. And then you would have been having to pay everybody.
Well, you know what? I'm so petty. I'll pay the cops before I pay her. So whatever money I would pay you, I'm gonna pay the cops. You ain't gonna fucking get over on me. So fuck it. I'm petty like that.
Because of people like you is why if you go there, if you do that, pay for whatever they call it, pay for whatever like that, stuff like that. Most of the women, even before you leave the club or whatever like that, gonna ask for the money first.
Right. Well, that's probably cool too, because then it ain't gonna be no surprise, no USD.
Yeah, well, they do that because of that situation. But you don't have to. You can talk your way out of that. But the fact of the matter is, I can see why. At first, I was wondering, like, well, no, that's that's something's weird with that. Right. Why would you? You know what I mean? But then, I get it. Because they've been probably through that situation a couple times. But yeah, and like I said, most spots, places, wherever like that. If you're gonna have a good time there, it's 100 USD. And
well, 100 USD. So we back in Cartagena, or are we still in Medellin?
Both.
Whoa, hold on. Big boss breaks. So even in Medellin, basically think in your head 100 USD.
Yeah, because you could talk it down to 70 and 67, but by the time you've done that, and what you gonna get for that, looks wise and stuff like that, dude, just pay the 100. Get what you want. Get the best looking thing you could see around you if you're gonna do that. Because you're on vacation, man. Just don't. That's what I said when being cheap can go wrong.
Cheap can go wrong.
Yeah, because you only what you save $30. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And here's what you're gonna think, and this is the dumbest mindset to have. You're gonna be talking to a girl, and I seen a guy do this. I'm over here chilling, have my bottles and stuff. I wouldn't even, you know what I mean? I had my little date, so I wasn't even thinking about that. But I'm watching everybody else, and she said to him 100 USD, and he was like, just to prove a point. He said, "No, I'm not getting. I'll give you $98." She said no and walked away. And I'm looking at this fabricant because in his head, he just a regular American. He see me at the table and stuff, chilling with girl, and he saw me overhear it. And he tapped me. He's like, "Do you understand that she gonna go home? Because it's close to the end of the night. She's like, she gonna go home broke in this and that in this broke country and stuff like that over $2. Like, what these people just about to go broke, proving a point." And I said, she's not gonna go home broke. I said she did that. She wasn't doing that to prove a point. She was doing that because if she say 100, she can get 100. It's like what you don't understand, what I've been seeing when I've been around here watching and stuff like that is these people don't go and get the girls and take them out the bar and stuff like that because they got to get hit with the drink fee. They got to drink stuff like that. Everybody here got numbers. So she probably got about 12 dudes on her WhatsApp and stuff already giving her the 100. You know what I mean? Like, you was just there. You know what I mean? So she ain't about to take any dollar less because the phone game is how it's ran there. Everybody get the WhatsApps. And then, and then by the end of the night, everybody's tapping on the WhatsApp, stuff like that. So I'm like, she ain't, just because she's leaving here alone and broke. She's going home alone. She's going home and broke. So, like, you was better off paying your $2. Now you about to go home alone.
Yeah, with blue balls over $2.
Yeah, you going home alone.
You know what, though? Hey, you know what, though? On some real shit on a Bossy Boss show, I don't like that shit, though, man. I don't go on vacation for that. That's why I don't go to fucking places just like that. So all
Dude,
this
it was so prevalent. It was a chick.
all this other nonchalant shit y'all be saying.
Dude.
Everybody's built different. My
Like I said,
mind,
I wasn't coming in there. I was there
my
with
temperament. I can't go for that.
Yeah.
That's why I don't. That's why I don't fuck with DR.
But it was.
That's why I don't fuck with DR for that entitled.
I wouldn't call
third
it
world chicas with an entitled.
I wouldn't call it entitlement because
Fuck
check this
that.
out.
Fuck
My boy I came with, he was real Americanized in his head. He's like, I ain't paying for shit. He was on that mindset. And I was like, okay.
No, that's the other extreme. You can't do that.
He was straight. Like, he's his first time in any of the big four. His first time around, you know what I mean?
And he a rookie.
I was with his mindset. I was like, well, fuck it. If you want to do that, you know what I mean? I ain't pressed. You know what I mean? Like, we'll just chill, get a bottle. It's his birthday. You know what I mean? So we just get a bottle, just chill. So at first, I was like, in my head, I thought like y'all thought. I thought Medellin was cheap or something like that too. So when the first person that came in was like $100 US, I said, "There's no." I hold her. I was like, "There's no way in the world you getting that." Like, for one, I'm not looking for a woman anyway, and for two, there's no way you about to get that from anybody here tonight. And she went on her WhatsApp and showed me two dudes offering $450 USD. $450.
Wait. Hold on. Big Boss Breaks. Pause. $450
USD. Yeah.
What, all night? Like all night?
What?
Like all night?
Probably all night. Yeah. But still,
$400 all night.
She had those in her bag. Like, you know, she was like, I'm gonna find.
She already had it. It was
like, I'm gonna find something attractive that I like for $100, and if I don't find that, I got $450 waiting anytime I want. So I'm not gonna take anything less than this. And I looked at it, I couldn't believe it.
Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey. I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. In my Fred Sanford voice. Golly, what the hell? You sure? Yeah, right. Ready? Say that new free mixtape.
No, $450 USD. Not pay.
Man.
And it was right there. I said, go in there and get your. I ain't capping. I said, go ahead and get your money. I told you they was quoting left and right the $300 USD at Gusto's like it wasn't nothing.
What?
And you know that if they get somebody, if you get somebody that's gonna pay $300 USD, they're gonna throw them $100 tip, $50. You know what I mean?
Yeah, at that point, why not?
They're gonna throw them a tip.
What the fuck? Wow, right, Tony Smith? Dollars? Shit.
So they walk around if they're bad, they say $100 USD. They look at it like, yo, they're smart. They're like, yo, I'm doing you a favor.
Wow.
And they want you to be humble.
Okay, you know what? Fine. You can't fight the universe. You can't fight nature, right? Don't do me no fucking favors. I'm going to get on a flight to Thailand. Fly 20 fucking hours, right?
Yeah. Here's what I'm saying. But like I said, for whatever that price is, if you was a smart man, when I told you how they look, they bad. So you got that, and then from there, you just got to negotiate what you want to do. You know what I mean? But like I said, that's what I was seeing around. Like I said, the smart people just say
you saw that with your own too.
I'm seeing with my own 2 eyes. I'm watching the whole scene because I got a table in the middle with a bottle, and my boy, it's just me and my man, so we over here just observing everything. We looking around and laughing. Like, dang, this is going.
The game done changed, man. Post COVID, hold on.
Because once you had a bottle, all the women was coming. That's why I got mad at him for getting the bottle because every girl was coming up to us to get the free drink.
Yeah, exactly. They trying to come up off your drink because you got the bottle. Hold on.
I didn't notice that because
hold on. I ain't got a lot of super chats, and I'm trying to get some money for my birthday and my Thailand trip. So far, I got $10 whole. Shout out for the $5 from Mr. And now I got $5 from the other Mr. G's World. Thank you for the $5. I believe, bruh, because bros were telling me how Dominicans spend $2K on Indian weed. Yes, they make all the bread from the grind. You know what? On this one, somebody had just shared in the group. I don't know if you've seen it. They had just shared in the group a quick little video of some Dominican chicks with some Dominican dudes on a bed. They had all kind of USD on the bed, and they was chopping it up. They was counting it up. A bunch of Dominican chicas and a few Dominican dudes had USD spread on the bed. So yeah, they getting that dough.
Yeah, look at the bodies on them. Them bodies ain't cheap. That's good work. I don't care if even they got it done in Colombia. They're spending $5,000-$10,000 on their bodies. But you know what I mean? They're making at the very least 100 USD a night, 7 days a week. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, shit. So yeah, and that club, man, that club is you know how many bottles that was flipping around? It was more bottles going through that club than I ever seen in any U.S. spot. So
and that's saying something, Mr. Club Promoter.
Yeah, that's Monday through Sunday. So here's what it, because I kind of fell off with my boy because he got in trouble because like, so we got the bottle and the bill came to like, it was a lot, like almost like 300 something US, right? When he added it up with the hookah and the bottle, he drinks this expensive Don, you know, tequila, Don Julio and stuff like that. So I told him I split it because it's his birthday and things of that nature. Even though most of the chicas came and drunk up all the liquor,
right? they swung and then they left.
Yeah, then they left. I was like, we just got them.
Hey, did you at least get the WhatsApp numbers out of them?
Nah, we got them drunk just to go do. we our first 2 days, we rookies, right? We in this mud. Yeah. Not, our mindset's totally off. Everything's messed up. So we, like I said, we were there not even looking for women. We just on our US stuff because I'm following his lead. You know what I mean? So, but he messed me up because he was like, he found some girl or whatever like that. He's about to leave. So he's leaving me by myself. And I was like, okay, that's cool. We still got the spot. We got the bottom. I'm just gonna chill. But I was like, what are we gonna do about this bill? And he was like, I already paid it. He's like, just get me back when we get to the thing. So I'm like, cool.
I can fuck with that.
So it's time
like cover bros like that.
No, I thought.
oh man.
So when I go to leave, I walk out the door. I don't even see these guys. They got this place so connected because there's so much money going through this club. 8 guys come out of nowhere and hem me up.
Whoa.
They pull me back in. The owner come behind the bar and said, if you leave out again, I'm not even going to let you pay. I'm going to put you in jail for 10 days. You're going to pay the cops. Then you're going to pay your bill.
Whoa. Hold on. Is this real right now? Are you trolling me?
No, this really happened.
This is going to be a clip. Okay. I need you to say that again. Go big.
So I'm walking out like the bill was already paid. 8 guys out of nowhere hem me up outside. I didn't know they ain't even part of the club. This club got it like that. I knew there was money flowing through this thing like crazy. And they pulled me back in, and then the owner comes around. He said, yo, if you walk out on your bill again, next time I ain't even gonna let you pay it. You're gonna spend 10 days in jail, then you're gonna pay the cops, then you're gonna pay me.
Wow. So
then I'm trying to show him, the text. My boy said he already paid it. It went through with his thing. They don't speak English. Nobody speaks English in Colombia. Like, just get that out of your head. So I'm trying to, translate into this, try to let him know I'm not about to pay twice. We already paid the bill. He said something like that. I called my boy. He's like, I already paid it. I'm like, okay, well, here. So at first they was getting so mad. And it was getting to that point. I didn't want to tip nobody over the scale. So I said, yo, we'll do this. I'm going to pay again. This $360 US. If he shows his credit card that, receipt that it went, that's on there and stuff like that, can I bring that back tomorrow? Which I wasn't even going to be able to bring it back tomorrow because I was going to Cartagena the next day. Can I bring that back and say, and you give me my money back? And that dude poured out a wad of money this thick. He said, dude, ain't no problems. You bring it back. This ain't nothing to me, but you know what I mean? It's my integrity, my thing. I knew they had money flowing through there.
Right.
So I went back to my dude. I was like, yo, man, show me the receipt. You know what I mean? I got to get my money back. Y'all are tripping and stuff, this, and that. And he slow with it and this, and that. And they come to find out he didn't pay the bill. And I was like, dude, you almost got me thrown in jail on that. You can't throw me that information. And it was your idea to get the bottle. It's your birthday bottle. I didn't even want a bottle. I was cool. We already had the spot for free.
Stop it. Bruh, are you serious right now?
Yeah, I was. Yes, I'm over here like, man, like you had me in a situation.
This is the clip. Hey y'all, this is gonna be a clip on the channel. However long this long ass live stream, this is a clip. I don't even know what I'm gonna title it yet.
And wow. I don't know, like I said, if he was just like it was so easy to walk out, that he thought like that's how I ran there and stuff. Was like, but they don't play. They got a system.
What was he thinking?
I don't know.
And he
I
left
think
you
he was on that
hanging
American
out.
thing. Maybe he was thinking like, "Yo, it was so easy to walk out. Just walk out." But
No, but
these people they got a system. They down. These people are the people that own that club is connected to the government all the way through
Right.
because they got
they connected to the law. They connected to the law and the streets.
Yeah,
they
because
can hit you either way.
every place got that main spot that plays hip hop music that caters to Americans. You got the 808 in Thailand. You got the one in DR on the strip of Sasua. You got all those spots.
Are you still friends with this guy?
I am. Because like I said,
is he watching right now?
I don't know, but that's my brother. But the fact of the matter is,
wait, your real brother?
No. But that's my man's. You just can't. Sometimes you can't travel with everybody. Sometimes you can't travel with everybody. But
hey, bro, if you watching this, bro, what? You ain't got to put his name out there. You foul for that, bro. If you watching this, you foul on some real shit. You're a foul for that. Ron ain't gonna tell you because that's your boy. You are foul for that. You put him in a bad situation overseas. Never do that shit again. And that's real talk. Wow.
Yeah, but after that, I left Cartagena. He didn't want to go. When that was part of the plan of the whole trip. Anyway, I told you I was going there to see the difference between Medellin and Cartagena. He didn't want to go.
I need a drink. I
didn't want to leave before his birthday, but I was like, man, that was part of the plan. I was like, I just need to go after that night. So I went on the plane and left the next day. And like I said, I had to end up having a good time. He ended up having a good time. Like I said, I just think some people, you just don't travel that well together. But we boys here. That's my man's.
Wow.
Good dude.
Wait. Okay. Okay. All kind of big boss breaks and pauses. Was this his first trip ever? He sounds like a rookie period.
No. He's traveled. He just came back from Germany. Like he travels, but he's never been to the Big Four. So with the concepts of the danger that we've been hearing about in some of these countries, the concept of the P for P, the concept of all that's foreign to him. He don't know anything about.
He don't know about the way we do it in the Big Four. He used to go into like Germany and France and Mexico. You can't play like that. You can't play them games in South America, bruh.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah,
wow.
The top system is different. You might get away with somebody saying, "Oh, you forgot to pay." You know what I mean? In Europe or you in London or Mexico, oh, you forgot to pay.
You know what? But not in some of the Russia type countries. You try that like in them little Soviet like type bloc countries like the Ukraine and like some of the places. They gangster too.
Oh yeah, but you know they have a little more respect for American tourism and stuff. In Medellin, it wasn't a bunch of respect for American tourism like that. They don't learn English there. They don't want to learn English. They care less about your American tourism. They're running like a real city.
Y'all love it. Y'all love it. You know, this is your interview about your Colombia experience. I can't help it. You're triggering boss. Boss is getting triggered because I already don't fucking like Medellin already. You already know that. Now you see, I don't like Medi. I don't say I hate it. I don't like Medi. I don't really care for South America outside of Brazil, which is funny. One of the only South American countries that don't speak fucking Spanish. They do their own thing. It's something about that Spanish, Hispanic, Latin, whatever shit that almost a little racist to blacks, Americans.
Well, it's a lot of black people there. One thing I like about Colombia,
I don't care for none of that shit.
There's a lot of black people there. Like it's really mixed up the way it is.
And then how do they treat their black people?
They probably got colorism, but I don't think it's as racism. It's just colorism. But they're mixed up. You be seeing blacks talking to, you know what I mean, this and that in Spanish, and they feel part of that culture. They feel more part of that culture than they feel part of yours. Because trust me, I was with her.
Yeah, of course.
With a dark-skinned Colombian. She didn't know who Key Sweat was. She didn't know who Usher. They didn't know anything about our stuff. You know, you got the YouTube.
You know what? And shout out to Brazil because the Afro Brazilians there, they try to connect with their real African roots.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
these people, the Colombians were Colombians. They wouldn't. They say Afro, and they'll know that.
Just like the Dominicans, they can be brown as me and you, me blanca, me no black. But I digress.
I mean, it was
Y'all love it. Y'all love it.
It was Colombia darker than this TV. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm talking dark.
Dark. In their mind, they
know they're black. They know they're black. They know they're black. They know they're Negro. They know they like us color wise. They know they're Spanish. They know their culture is there, which I understand.
A lot of y'all Negroes kill me. Y'all just be chasing them. Y'all chase them snow bunnies. Y'all like them white. Y'all like them Blanca. You like them snow bunnies. Some of y'all Negroes kill me. But
there's a lot of white complected people over in Medellin and stuff. That's why I like the Cartagena better. I felt better around my, more of my people and things of that nature. I felt like over there it was just like, because even my man at the Sweet George Cafe, he was like, my boy was like, who should we talk to here? He was like, anybody who's not from Medellin. He's like, because they didn't grow up with us like that, our skin color. He's like, they tolerate us, but they don't celebrate us. Now, if you go Cali, Cartagena, that type of stuff, Venezuela, they grew up around dark brothers. You know what I mean? And that was some advice for them too. And I kind of saw that. I kind of saw that. Like, you get a light skin, Medellin woman, like I said, if you got money and a little swag and stuff, she'll tolerate you, but she ain't gonna really celebrate you the same way. But
they love us. They love us in Thailand. Oh my God, I love so much black man.
But what he was saying too is over in Cartagena, he was right. If you are looking for the girlfriend experience, relationship, things of that nature, I felt he said, and I agree with the same thing. They were more open to that over there. And even then, if you want to do the dating thing and stuff like that, everybody is used to getting money from Americans. You just got to you're going to pay some way. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's
we the big piggy bank. We the big piggy bank.
She's going to ask you for 200K pesos before she leaves to say, she got to do this and this and that.
My babysitter.
Yeah, she's going to say it in a different way. But yeah. It's
shout out to the people's man.
But
much respect to Passport, bro. Shout out with Tripping with Jay. Cool, brother. I'm going to do an interview with Tripping with Jay coming up very soon. I believe next week, right? So shout out to Tripping with Jay. And like LJ say, very important to have a good wingman. Wow.
Yeah, most daters y'all got, y'all don't necessarily. You can go there. It's a spot you can go there by yourself because you got to figure that that Polaris, that area of Medi is a tourist area. So you're gonna find you're gonna find a lot of Caucasian American Caucasians around that area, things of that nature. But you're still gonna be around tourists. I always felt safe there. They were saying like Parque Azores and stuff like that was at night was dangerous. I felt it felt like a tourist area. I didn't feel any danger over there. In Cartagena, it's really no danger at all. I saw dudes there with 12 chains on, Jordans, Rolex. So, which felt good when I got their hand at Cartagena because I wasn't gripping my pockets every 5 seconds, like this. But in Medi, I was gripping my pockets every 5 seconds. If you make one move there, bad move there, it ain't coming back to you. Like,
damn. Yeah, one bad move.
Yeah, one bad move, it ain't coming back to you. But when it comes to like dating and things of that nature, the Colombian women are cool. I can see how you got to learn the language. I luckily in my my situation, Cartagena, I ran into a female from there who speaks English.
Okay.
And that changed the whole vibe and stuff like that. But I don't know how, if you don't know Spanish, you get on that translator, you get in, you know what I mean? Like you can get a vibe, but that's about all you're going to get. But even this person, you know what I mean? We still talk, you know what I mean? To this day, everything's cool, friendship, everything like that because of the English. And it helped out a lot. But they got some cool places over there to kind of do your thing and stuff like that.
Wow.
So, because some brothers want to go down there and they want to catch a vibe and meet a, cool chica and go on dates and do, and do that. And ain't nothing wrong with that.
What's really the reality of that though? And they know you a gringo, you American with money, ching ching, you there for a week or two. So what's really the reality of that? Outside of them playing a long game and tolerating you and giving you that fantasy, letting you think that in your head just so they can whatever, you know.
Well, you got to understand they're not dumb and they're not going to be used. They understand the game.
Exactly. And
so what you got to just be A, upfront and honest, or B, lie. There's no in between. So you got to say, hey, I'm here a long time. You know what I mean? I'm here. I don't know when I'm going back. You know, I'm going to be here for months. And you're like,
shout out to you know who. I think you even know the brother we have in our group, the Caucasian brother we got in our group who loves Philippines.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna say his name because he's not a YouTuber, so I ain't gonna put him out there. But you know who I'm talking about. And that's his thing when he go to Philippines. I don't tell him when I'm leaving. I don't tell him when I'm leaving.
Don't say when you're leaving, but then when you do leave, it's gonna be World War III.
Right.
You lie to him, and they're and
wow. I get on him though. I mean,
because you gotta understand
that's not cool, bro.
Here's the thing. I know a lot of the passport brothers and stuff like that. They talk about the black women in America and the Matrix stuff like that. And I love American women and black women in general too. But here's the thing with the pros and the cons of the Colombian girls. Yeah, she looks good and things of that nature. But when she gets mad, you're not equipped for that type of emotional madness. You understand the Colombian men are crazy. They can top her crazy with their crazy in their own country. You can't do that.
You can't.
When she gets mad and crazy on your butt, what are you gonna do? She hit you. It's going screaming and stuff like that and going her emotional rant because they're emotional culture. That's what it is there. And when she does that to a Colombian, he can hit it with a different level.
Right.
You can't do anything.
You say he can match her crazy.
Oh, he can match her crazy. You can't. You stuck.
You can't. Damn, you're an American.
Yeah.
Damn.
You got to take it.
So basically, you just got to let her go off on you.
You got to let her go off on you. So when y'all,
man.
So when the dudes talk about, they so peaceful, fine, feminine, and all this stuff like that, until you mess up. And brothers always mess up. Look at our track record across the country.
Yeah.
We mess up all the time.
We mess up.
You gonna mess up. And when you do, she gonna See, that's what you've been hearing in the Dominican Republic and things of that nature. Everything's so sweet and Gucci until you mess up, until she get mad.
Wow.
And then you got a problem because their emotion is different than our emotion. Their emotion is fire. It's
hot tamale.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fiery red pepper, hot chili pepper, hot tamale. A lot of pride, a lot of ego, a lot of nationalism. I don't really care for it, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know where I go. I go for the beauty, the booty, and the low prices. So, so if it's not going to be a low price and it's just a cutie and a booty, but then the attitude, now the scales start to tip where now it becomes not worth it for me.
Yeah, but you're a vacationer, you're a monger. Some of these people want to move here, they want to learn the language, they want to get married, they want to have kids in these other countries because they don't want to date in America, things of that nature. And I always thought it was a pro. And like I said, it shocked me because I met some eligible, cool women there that, that was good. I would think that was even possible. I didn't even go there with that mindset. So they're there. But what I'm saying is, some other stuff comes with that too. You gotta take your own, be real and consider it. Because what you're gonna find is dudes they're selling you the bullshit dream. Oh, I'm in here cleaning up. You know what the dudes that are cleaning up there that say they clean up, you know what they're doing?
What they doing? Going
to a pro and saying, hey baby, go ahead and make your money and just come over after. So now you got a chick that gets left the dude barely washed up and then coming over there to give you some free shit and you think you the man. Please,
they might think they're pimping. That's kind of
no. How was that pimping? She ain't giving you no money. She just giving you. She just using you for a nice place to stay.
Hey, this is real talk tonight, man. Tell him.
Nah, this dude literally told me, tall, decent dude, been living there and stuff. He was like, "Oh yeah, I got her on my lock. No, I'm the man. This and that." I was like, he was like, she want to leave with me tonight. I was like, well, damn, go leave with her. And he was like, nah, I told her to go make her money and then come to me after and stuff. I was like, if you left with her, she still was gonna charge you up for some money, even though that's supposed to be your, you know what I mean? Your number one, your G on.
Damn.
So instead of that, your suggestion is to get the leftovers for my man who didn't pay the, you know what I mean?
Hey, had the other man pay. He gonna warm it up for you. He gonna get it wet for damn. Oh man.
And this dude
Big
taking
boss
this girl
real
out
talk.
to dinner and doing all this. You know what I mean? It's some thirsty ass shit that's going over there, and the dudes are acting like they over there players of the play.
Killing the game.
No, it ain't hard. It ain't easy over there. Just like it ain't easy anywhere else. You got to put in the work, regardless of where you at. You know what I mean? Or you got to be that guy. You know what I mean? It ain't no. Yeah, it might be easier, this, and that, but a lot of them dudes over there that's saying they over there setting the world on fire is pulling their wallets up.
Damn.
Or they with something that they could have got in the States. Like she's overweight a little bit. She, you know what I mean? She can't, because there's a lot of beautiful women there. So the ones that can't compete just don't got no hope for shit. You know what I mean? So they sixes and there is just a no man.
But let's keep it a stack. Their sixes is like our eights though, most of the time.
Yeah. 8 to you. They 6 to there. Me was like a 6, maybe a 7. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? When you over there though, you're gonna look at their 6s as a 6 because you're gonna be looking at 10s all day, you know, 8s all day, something like that. So you still gonna look at it the same. So you know what I mean? Like what you gonna do? You either gotta get out of your American mindset when you're over there. Eventually that's gonna wear loose. Or you got to bring her to the United States, which these guys are not willing to do.
Hell no. But yeah, I wouldn't suggest them do that anyway.
I think that's the only way. Shoot, I'm not moving over there.
Hold on. Speaking of cool American women, shout out to Jazzy P. Jones. Hey, Jazzy P. Salute at Big Boss Real Talk. That's what's up. The Matrix, America, we've still got some good women like Felicia Jordan and Jazzy P. Jones. Shout out to Jazzy P. Jones.
The food too, man. Medellin food's not that good. You gotta eat over
At
Cartagena. Eating Cartagena. Cartagena got seasoning.
Seasoning because there's more black folks. There's more Afro.
The food there is good. I enjoyed the food over in Cartagena. So if you're a foodie like I'm a foodie, you're gonna eat good over there. Much better. And the food wasn't that expensive. Actually, the food was one of the more reasonable things.
Right, yeah. But
when
man, you saying going to Colombia, especially Cartagena, you now looking at American prices or more.
Oh, you ran through some money, not even trying. You know what I mean? And you gotta go there with the mindset you're gonna spend because, like I said, if you're gonna be in. You're either gonna be in the local spots where you can get drinks and stuff a little cheaper, or you're gonna be in the tourist spots where they're really charging.
They're gonna run it up.
American prices. They're giving American. It's American prices over there.
It's American prices.
Yeah,
So basically, what you're saying, you can't win from losing. You just program your mind.
You're gonna spend a little money. Yeah, you're gonna have a good vacation, but you're gonna spend money. You don't gotta overspend. You don't gotta be there popping bottles every day and doing all this.
What about making it rain? Hey, when you was there, did you see any Americans otherwise making it rain in the clubs? Did you see any food?
I didn't see that, but I saw dudes there doing extra. You know what I mean? You
doing the most.
Yeah, you could tell the mindsets of somebody coming down there and saying it's cheaper than, because you gotta understand the people that's coming down there it's two types of people that's coming down there. One, Miami, New York, LA. We know the prices there.
Right.
So anything is cheaper there. So they come down there thinking like this is a discount when it's only Houston prices. You know what I mean? But the Miami is cheaper. And the other ones where dudes come from places like New Jersey, Alabama, Philadelphia.
Right.
And them dudes go all the time. And what I would tell those dudes is, I've been to those cities, and those cities suck. And what you first need to do is get the hell out of that city.
Get out them cities.
Before you even move to another country and be thinking about that, get out of there first. And then see how your life is. Because some of those cities that it was there, I was like, I know why you're here. Because
I know why you're here.
Yeah, know why I've been there. There's nothing there for a black man. To date, to talk to be around, to look at, or anything. It's tough. It's some of the toughest cities. And the weather
it's rural, it's industrial, it's
get
to a city.
Yeah, or get somewhere where, you know what I mean?
Get around your own.
got something going on or something. But yeah, some of the places they was coming to, they going every month spending that bread. Like I said, it adds up if you go in the club, you know what I mean? But they're doing it that way because they live in Jersey. They live in Philly. They live in Alabama. They live in Detroit.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, though, too. Let's say, and I guess, well, that's not really my thing, but one reason why I hear that you don't see a lot of Cali dudes all over the world, because California, you know, we already lit for the most part.
Yeah.
So you don't see a lot of Cali dudes going there everywhere.
The only reason why you see a lot of Miami dudes go there because it's a $200 flight. It's straight there. It's 3 hours. They go there across.
But it's a lot of New Yorkers because why? It's snow. It gets cold up in New York.
Yeah.
They go across the city. You know,
and it's New York. Yeah. In New York, they got a straight flight down there too.
And they got a straight flight.
Yeah. And like I said, it ain't you dated. If you ever dated New York, you know what I mean. It ain't it ain't popping there. Like
them old masculine, manly chicks. What up, son?
Because my neighbor in one of the Airbnbs who saved my life because I got locked out of my Airbnb room, but he knew English. He looked like a Spanish guy. So I was like, oh, there's another Spanish guy. Nobody knew English. And I'm like, I'm trying to summon him to see that he have a charger so I can charge my phone. And he's like, yeah, dude, I got a charger. I was like, where you from? He's like, I'm from LA. I was like, oh, you speak English.
Right.
And he started chopping up. And I went in his Airbnb and he had like 6 computers and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, my job said I could work anywhere in the world. So I picked here. I'm here for like 4 months doing this, you know, So he was on that nomad.
Okay.
You know,
okay. Big Boss Breaks. Saved your life. What was going on again?
So in the Airbnb,
you're not going to speed past that. Like I didn't hear.
Okay.
What?
So the Airbnb I was in, once you leave the Airbnb,
all right,
the door closes and it locks on its own. So you got to have a key on you at all times.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. So it's 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I go out to go get some food or whatever like that. Leave the key, go out. The door locks on me.
Click.
Now I'm locked out. All my stuff, my money, everything, passport, everything's in the room. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm trying to call the Airbnb guy, and I'm like, this dude probably sound asleep.
Oh man.
So now I'm like stuck. I don't got nowhere to sleep, nowhere to go, nothing.
Oh man.
And I got some company and stuff that's chilling with me.
Oh man, you can't even get to the good stuff.
We all locked out. Yeah, everybody locked out. Her stuff, her purse in there too.
Come on, man.
So luckily, the Airbnb guy saved my life. If y'all, I actually want to put his Airbnb up because if y'all in Medellin, this is where I would stay 100% of the time.
Do it.
He
plug him.
He hit me up. He said I can't open up the door until like 10 o'clock the next morning. So somebody open the door because I got another unit downstairs, and I got access key to that unit. And I'll give you that unit so you can stay the night there. You won't have access to your stuff, but at least you could be able to get in.
Okay.
So I went down there and I had access to that room, but my phone's dead, and you can't get a C charger for Android nowhere. So now I don't have a charger. So I don't know when he's coming to leave the key for the room for me to get back in my stuff. Yeah. I don't know how to get. I can't message him on Airbnb anymore because
I need another drink. I need another drink on this story. Golly.
Yeah, so that's why I ran into my man, and he charged my phone for me and stuff, and he was cool. I got his contact; he was cool. So that saved the time right there. But
and was this a trip you were just on?
Yeah, a lot of stuff went down.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Worldwide Traveler. I've been around the world and
Yeah, a lot of stuff went down on this trip. Like, you know,
and
what it worked out. Like, it wasn't that bad that we're,
right.
You know.
Was this Cartagena? Medellin?
This is in Medellin.
Oh, man. Locked outside in Medellin at 2 in the morning. You locked out the unit with the chick and her purse and stuff in there, your phone in there, and you just, oh, man.
Yeah.
God loves you, boy.
And like I said, I'm like, she couldn't say anything because the reason why I even left the things is she wanted a beer. So I was like, we're going to go to the store to get a beer.
Got to be careful. Her ass wanted a beer at 2 in the morning. She want a fucking beer. You go out because she want a beer and both of y'all locked out.
Yeah.
But you ain't no goddamn beer.
Wow. The more I think about it, that could have been a drugging situation. And the fact that her stuff was locked up in. I had access to her purse, ID in my other room, so it might have saved my own life. You know what I mean?
I want to say you chose better than that. I don't think she was trying to drug you.
Yeah.
Hold on. Big Boss, this is the most episode of Big Boss Talks that I had to hit the brakes, man.
If it was anybody I questioned, it would have been that one.
Right. My brake pads are this thin, messing with you, man. We on metal to metal. We metal to metal, messing with Ron Freeman.
If it's anybody I questioned, it would have been her. Yeah, because
okay. Hold on. No, for real. This is serious, right? This is serious for all the people listening. Tell me why or what set off red flag spidey sense. Why you think it might be a possibility? Why? Go.
Because it was too much playful. Turn the YouTube on, grab a beer, let's dance, let's chill, let's relax, kick your feet back, and all that stuff like that. I'm like, hold up, don't nobody be on this, you know what I mean? On that chill and stuff this late in the morning, they trying to party and stuff like that, or else it's another mission. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Now
that by itself, but you there in the moment, and if you feel a vibe, you feel the energy, and all of a sudden she want to be here 2 a.m.
Yeah. You want to keep the party, you know what I mean? When we never, we don't speak English. We super vibing like that. We trying to vibe, what I mean? But no reason.
We supposed to party to the bedroom at this point. That's where the party
not
is.
Even that. It was just more of...
Well, that's what it is for Bossy Boss.
Made for you. But she was lit. I mean, when somebody wants to drink more at 2 o'clock in the morning, we've been drinking all night, it's going to signal in your head like maybe they're trying to either get you drunk or get something.
Alcoholic? God damn.
Yeah, it was getting to that point where I was like, she don't really drink like this. You know what I mean? Like, it's something going on. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like...
Okay, when she wanted a beer, did she wanted to like get like a 6-pack, a lot of beer, like even a beer for you, like let's get beers, or was she like I want a beer, or let's get some beers?
Let's get some beers.
Oh yeah.
How
you gonna offer beers to me? I was like, I don't even want a beer.
I'll get you one if you
right. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We already been lit drinking all night. Now all of a sudden you're suggesting let's go get some beers.
Yeah, and the first thing you do,
I don't want no beer. We get to the bed. How about we go to the bedroom? How about that?
The reggaeton, you sitting back in party mode. Let's get some beers and everything else like that. Trying to get the party scene going. You know what I mean? And I'm dog tired. You can see the tiredness in my eyes. It's 2 o'clock. I've been, I still never made that sleep back up for that bad Airbnb. So I'm looking dog tired. I'm this and that.
And she can tell you tired.
Yeah, I'm ready to just go.
And so instead of catering to you instead of going with your flow, your energy, letting you be the lead, she can see you tired. She trying to pump you up still.
Yeah. So I thought that was a red flag.
She might have been on some tussie shit though. Bitch, are you high? What you on, bitch? Calm your ass down.
Well, no, the ones that's on the tussie and stuff like that, they don't hide that. They'll take that right in your face. I don't care. Taxi, daytime, at the Domino's.
What? Big Boss Real Talk in the building.
Yeah, they ain't hiding that. They pulled that thing out like it was a cigarette. Like,
you know what though? Life is crazy. That would be something, huh? And like you would never know. So it's always going to be in the back of your head. You never know. Maybe she was on that bullshit time, and that just saved you. That
because no way she gets back to her ID and all that stuff in that purse. If I'm knocked out, like
wow.
So could have been a weird situation like that. You never, I had to be a conspiracy theory, but
okay. And where did you meet? Where did you meet this one?
Just over there, just chilling out at the park.
At the park?
Yeah.
Okay, so you snatched her up from the park.
Yeah, we was talking and everything like that. She was her friend was talking to one of my boys and stuff like that. We just kind of was talking and chilling. And like I said, I was not that far, so we just went on a walk and then just ended up kind of back in that area.
Interesting. Wow. Man, you had a hell of a trip, bro. What the hell?
But like I said, it was a good trip. Like I said, I know what I said. Carl was better than Medi, but Medi was still fun. Like I said, and like I said, the sightseeing in Medi, you got to go. It was second to none. The people were cool. You know what I mean? It was. If that's all I knew, Medi still would have been a great trip. You know what I mean? But I saw the Cartagena
took it to another level.
Took it to a way another level. And yeah,
wow.
So I would say hit both. If you get the days, hit them both. But yeah, Medi takes it to a different level. And then if you are somebody like you on the manga thing, you know, Medi got the whole Casa situation. If you want to go that route,
man, hello. Shout out to New Life. I'm tripping on El Ray. He say New Yorkers travel because we have friends all over the globe. You California dudes don't leave the neighborhood. Stop the cap. Well, there's some truth to that.
Well, it is, because if you're in New York, you're gonna run into Puerto Ricans, you're gonna run into Dominicans.
It's an international city.
Yeah.
New York is an international city.
And
but it also snows. It snows in New York. It never rains in
California. New York travels because it's cheap to travel out of New York. If it was the prices that it is in some of these other places to get out,
right?
Yeah,
they travel. It's cheap to travel. It's centrally located, international city, and it fucking snows. They like birds, man. They fly south for the winter. Yeah. California, the town is always lit, baby. We got everything, nigga. We got palm trees. We got desert. We got
like if I was working abroad in New York and making New York money, and I could live anywhere like that, I'll go live in a different city. You know what I mean? For you know what I mean? Cheap somewhere else. And just stack that New York money up.
New York money, yeah. Shout out to New York, though. Shout out to most of my subscribers from New York. So shout out to New York.
Yeah, I'll be working abroad. They pay you a little more to be in New York,
right? But hey, shout out to my man Justin. That's right. No chick needs $100. Period. Especially in a third world land.
It's expensive there.
I always trip on that. You got a trip. It goes to what they local prices is. What they rent is.
$100 ain't what you think it is anymore over in those countries. They, like my man said, you gotta understand, they're going through a recession too, just like we are. Just because we're going through a recession in the United States don't mean the rest of the world is not going through it. So yeah, $100 ain't what it used to be anywhere. And it just is what it is. Like third world, two world,
that's
one
greed.
world.
That's greed.
It's
greed. And in a mind, entitled mind, you got it. Which is true, right? Which is true. You got it. So since you got it, I want it. I don't need it. My economy is not set up for that. My economy is set up for people to make $300 a month. But because you got it, I want it. And I can't work with that.
Is their economy really making? What do you ain't doing nothing on $300 a month in Medellin. I don't care which. It's all this stuff. You living on the slums type of stuff.
I mean, we're not talking about in a tourist area, but that's what they make.
We're talking about some slum stuff.
$300, $400, $500 a month is what they make, and all their prices is for that. I think
they're making real money. I've seen real restaurants, they're making real money over there.
In the tourist area for us.
Now, if you over there at Column 13 up in the hills over there where Pablo Escobar was bombing and shit like that, of course you ain't making no more than $300.
Yeah, I mean,
a woman that looks like this ain't living over there.
Why she not? That's where they come from. Just like Brazil. The baddest chicks come from the favelas. So, you know what they say? What Tupac say is the roses grow in the cracks of the side. You know, so yeah, you have some of the most prettiest women come from some of the most impoverished places. Yeah. Now, their beauty allows them to live, you know.
Yeah, to make some money for the family. And
right, make money for the family. But shit, like it don't take no $100. All it is, let's keep it a stack. You got it, so I want it. That's what it is.
I was saying $100. I saw it like a couple of drinks and some food, and that 100 almost gone. And that's even for the local. That's local price. That wouldn't even me taking advantage of gringo prices.
My man is on fire, man. He's shooting threes like Steph Curry.
Now, I will tell you about.
Listen, I don't care how they look. I'm not weak and desperate enough to foolishly throw hundreds of US dollars at one piece of street meat. LOL.
Well, then you gonna be honestly, and I'm not even like shitting on my man or even like anything like that. I'm saying is trying to play it the other way with the negotiation and all this.
Being cheap.
Yeah, you're gonna get yourself in trouble. Over there, you'll get yourself in trouble that way. You're gonna get because you're gonna look. My man said at the place at the Sweet
El Centro for the win, baby. Hey, so real fast, Mr. Bougie. When you was in Medellin, did you go down to the El Centros?
Yeah.
What?
I went everywhere. Yeah.
Okay.
There, yeah. That was cheap. You want to be cheap, just do that.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's cheap. Yeah.
Cheap. Big boss prices, man. Big boss prices.
Well,
cheap,
over
cheap.
there makes it seem, but that place down there is dangerous, dude. That was the only time I felt when you say I felt uncomfortable. I felt waiting for that Uber. I felt the most uncomfortable.
Oh shit! Oh man!
Because you could tell, like in Detroit, where you in a bad neighborhood, because the gas stations got bulletproof.
Yeah,
gas station right there.
So we ain't in Kansas no more.
You tell the same thing in Colombia because the gas stations got gates on them. You got to hand your money through the gate to get your pop or your soda or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you
man.
know you're in a bad neighborhood when you know it. And it feels like it, you know what I mean? And you don't speak the English, and you stick out like a sore thumb because when your clothes. I don't care if you tried to dress. I was dressed down. I didn't have no jewelry. I didn't have nothing. I had t-shirts. That's the way I wore my stuff. Like my boy, he was big. He's like 6. He's bigger than you.
Wow,
muscular. But they don't. Colombians ain't that big. Even the African American Colombians, so they automatically knew he wasn't from Colombia.
Right. Even them men are kind of little.
Yeah, there's like a big dude like you. So all the beggars would come up to him first because they knew he wasn't from Colombia because he was so big. So they know how to spot you out, that you stick out like a target or a sore thumb no matter what you do. So if you down to Central, don't be
man.
you playing now you gonna feel some uncomfortableness, and I definitely wouldn't be there after dark if I was there.
You know what? Shout out to El Ray. Hell yeah, you really could have. She was probably, I'm a homegirl, she was probably trying to set you up. You could have ordered a beer from Rappy. And I'm sure she has Rappy. You know about the Rappy app, right?
I didn't know
Did you have it?
I didn't know about that.
Oh, yeah, your first time. But she do. She have Rappy on her motherfucking phone. Yeah, someone right. But God is good.
But it ended up being, like I said, it ended up working out because, like I said, I had leverage because nothing you could do.
You can do. Damn.
Yeah, so everything had to go with that, that plan on that. But but besides that, like I said, I ended up meeting some cool people. Like I said, I ended up meeting cool person over in Cartagena who showed me around, and I spent most of my time over there. Anyway, so here's a funny story. So she's not a pro or anything like that, got a good job and stuff like that. Okay. But I wanted to smoke hookah. So I took her to Delirium.
So we back in Cartagena.
Yeah. So I took her to Delirium, and she's a lawyer, speaks English down in Colombia.
Okay.
Speaks,
where did you meet her at?
Tinder.
Okay.
And then
pre-game before you got there?
Kinda.
Okay.
Kinda, yeah. And then so we went out, hit it off. We had a vibe together, it was one of those type of things where, and she was showing me around, it was cool. So I took her there, and she was like, I don't want to go there. And I was like, well, at least they play, I wanted to go there because they played, I wasn't caring about the pros, I care less about some damn.
Yeah, and you with a chick.
Yeah, I care less about the pros. I wanted to smoke the hookah, and I wanted to hear my music. I was sick of hearing, I want to hear some rap.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so I wanted to go there for the music. I got there early enough where there was nobody there. We were the first ones in there. So I got a little section over there. I got my, my little hookah, and I got the music, and we got seats, and we talking. Everything's cool. So I go to get a drink. We get drinks coming and stuff like that. But I want to go refill some charcoal for the hookahs. I had to walk up there to the hookah guy. When I come back, she's bawling in tears. So I'm like, what the world going on? I guess I had a happy person.
What happened that fast?
Not this person there. My man come up there, black dude, American, come to me and was like, man, I'm so sorry, dude, man. He was like, I thought she was a pro, and I just went over there and grabbed her legs and spreaded them and said, what's under there? And I said, dog. I was like, and she's
wait. Man, I ain't got no more brakes, man. We about to crash. The brakes is gone. We was already metal on metal. The car is about to crash because we ain't got no fucking brakes. We just freewheeling right now. Man, if she was a pro, even if she was a working girl pro, you don't walk up to a pro and lift up her skirt and spread her legs.
I mean, you could be a little, with the pros, some of the pros, you could be a little more touchy-feely with. I get it. I understand where he was a little bit where he was.
Wait. Is this the same? Is this your same buddy that left you stuck?
No. This is somebody I didn't even know. This is a random Black American who, when he saw it, when he did it, she just started busting out crying. And he didn't know what to do. He see a big black dude walking back. So he nervous. Like, oh man, this dude, because he don't know. This could be my wife. This could be, you know what I mean? Anything, you know, I could be Colombian. That's my wife. He don't know. So he's sitting there like, dude, I don't know what. Like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Like, da.
Was he drunk? I mean, even then, was he like high and on?
He wasn't drunk. He was just in his head. Everybody there's a pro, and that's what I was trying to let him know. That's not the case. Everybody here is not looking for a pro. Everybody's not here as a pro. Some people just hear, bro. They want to hear the music.
My thing is, even if she was the pro, even if she was the madam, how do you physically go up to a woman, spread her legs, and lift her dress? Hey, what's under there? How much it costs? What the fuck? Oh man.
Yeah, that was his thing. He thought it was a cute line, like he was doing his thing.
A cute line?
Yeah.
What kind of you know what? No wonder why he there. If he tried that shit in the States, oh my god.
Oh no, it wouldn't go down. And she kind of had that mindset, so she's over there like, so I gotta calm her down.
And you did that to a fucking lawyer.
Yeah, so I'm trying to tell him, like, man, you gotta apologize, you know, I don't want to hear it, you know what I mean? It was my job to protect her. I got 1 second.
1 second. That's all.
I was like, now you the ruin.
Now it'd have been worse if he saw y'all together and he waited. He strategically.
He kind of did. I think he kind of did because I literally was by her though. Yeah,
bro, hold on. Okay, hold on. I need some backup on it. And we talking Colombia. We talking Cartagena. Ding, ding, ding. Razor Rays in the building.
Big boss takes no loss. How the hell are you doing tonight?
Man, I thought I was doing all right, but man, this interview, man, and it went south, it went sideways. Have you been tuning into this interview, man, with the Ron Freeman?
Yes, I seen part of it, the beginning part, and I've been walking. You know, I got to watch my back out here in New York City, but I've been walking.
Yeah, we were talking about New York.
Trains. You know what I'm saying? So, but I seen part of it. I seen his Cartagena versus Medellin review, a little of it in the beginning, and I was pleasantly surprised that he said Cartagena. He likes Cartagena more. So, yeah, I like the guy already.
Yeah, he's a good guy. You might not know, he's in our group again. I added him back to the group today. Shout out to Real Talk. Did you hear any of this story he just said just now?
No, I haven't heard any of this story. What was the gist?
Okay, now let Bossy Boss. But I'm going to tell you this story. So he's with this chick, cool Colombian chick he met on Tinder. She's actually a lawyer. She's a lawyer and speaks English.
Right.
He says, let's go to Club Delirium so he can listen to some hip hop music and smoke some hookah. She's reluctant. She don't want to go to Delirium, but she goes because of him. They're in the club. He says, well, I got to run right fast. I got to go upstairs to get some more charcoal for the hookah. He leaves her for a few minutes. Soon as he leaves her at the table, a Black American guy comes up to her, spreads her legs, lifts up her dress, talking about how much or whatever.
Wow.
He comes back, she's crying, find out, dude is like, oh, my bad, I thought she was a pro. I thought she was a working girl. I didn't know.
Wow.
That's the most craziest shit.
And what club was that?
Delirium. Whatever.
Delirium. So because they think every girl in here is working girls. Well, pretty much 98% is, 2% probably not. And man, wow.
Because
So
we
what
went
did you
by
do?
ourselves in a corner buying our own business. Like I said, I had my own little thing. Then the waitress knew, and so she's crying, and now I got a crying date that's just boiling. I got this dude over here.
I need another drink, man.
So he didn't
Wow.
You gonna make me
mess up
drink
my
on a
whole
Raisin
night.
Bran, and we ain't got no more breaks.
He done messed up my whole night. So I'm looking at this fool like, this dummy.
Wow. That's wild, man. I'm glad you didn't get into those.
Because then she gets mad at me. I told you I didn't want to come here. You got everybody here thinking I'm in this and da 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 da.
That's what's gonna happen.
And she's screaming her lungs at me, and I'm like, man, I just wanted to smoke some damn hookah.
Hear some rap. You black
Wow.
guys, and it had to be a brother. How come it could have been a white boy to do that? How come it could have been a white boy to do that? Oh,
You can't take normal hold on chicks into delirium space. Well, I guess you probably could in space if you go to the VIP though. You got to take them in the VIP.
VIP. Okay.
Yeah, take them to VIP. There's I think a club named Amaki. That's like one of the top clubs. You can take normal girls in there.
It was a spot that was cool there. It was a rooftop kind of overlooking. The only problem is it was kind of warm out in Cartagena. It was an outside spot. So I was trying to spot a spot with some AC, with some music I wanted to hear, and some hookah.
Mm-hmm.
So Delirium, I didn't want to go to Delirium because the prices there are much higher, but it checked out all three of my boxes that I wanted to do. I was being a little selfish. And
really?
I thought if I get a little too top in the very back by myself in the corner and everybody saw the situation, it won't be no problems. And yeah, still got it wrong.
No, really. Next time you back in Cartagena, since I know you're going back because you say you like it. The next door to Delirium, you go to that club. If you
I saw that little hookah spot there. Yeah, I should have.
Yeah, the second floor. Then you go to the rooftop over there. Yeah. That one got a nice rooftop bar and live DJ.
Okay.
You know, not a lot of mangoes as we call it. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, but you can come right downstairs for the mangoes if you want that. But you know, you're gonna be if a girl, you know, a main girl. You know, you go right there, right next door, and there's a bunch of other spots. Across the street from Club Dos Civita down the block, you know, those are normal, quote unquote, normal spots.
It was like a guy like, like a veteran like you, you know, he's and I wouldn't shy away from these guys. If you was your first time, you're going to find a dude who's going to be like, let me walk you into a couple of spots, this, and that. He only wants 20 mil for a tip. But he gonna get you straight. He gonna get you in. He's gonna get you that you like this, you don't like that. Okay, let me take you out. Let me get you here. He knows all the spots. So instead of you just walking aimlessly around on Wall Street looking dumb, get with one of these guys and let them zip you in and out. You know what I mean? Different spots for the little tip, and them take care of you and stuff. And then they'll take your number down. They'll tell you what's going on the next night and what's going on here and there, what spots to hit, things of that nature. And they speak English. They're trustworthy a little bit because that's what their job is, stuff like that. They ain't looking for a enormous tip. They're looking for a little something, and they're working. I know a lot of guys get a little nervous if it's a dude that's clinging on to them like that and things of that nature. But these dudes are legit for the little bit of what they want. They're worth their way to go.
Yeah, exactly. Save you time. Yeah, shout out to Michael F. He said that shit ain't funny at all. If he disrespect the woman I'm with, we got problems. I don't care where we are. You totally out of pocket with that shit.
We had problems. I didn't know exactly. You know what I mean? I understood what was going on, but then he put me in a bad situation. So
he really did.
So he was sitting right next to us, and the whole time, and he even had to go sit back to his seat.
So he knew better. So he knew y'all was together. He knew y'all. He waited till you walked away.
Yeah, he did. And
to go spread her legs and look.
Yeah, but then after he kind of just saw that I was just mad and she just wouldn't let it go. So eventually he just came up to me and said, "Man, I'm leaving. I'm gonna leave." he left.
Oh man,
that's crazy. That's why I would never take like my family members or female out there. Because
now when I was there, I met a woman who went to my college. From Detroit, Michigan.
Shut up.
She was there by herself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was cute too. Little black woman.
American black chick.
American.
Was there by herself.
Yeah. And she was cool, but it was funny. Like you could tell she felt. There's a lot of beautiful women in that spot, so you could tell she felt a little out of place because she was drinking. She was drinking a lot. I mean, she was
intimidated.
Drinks down.
Intimidated.
She's like, I'm gonna get drunk. And
what's she there for? Not saying that they can't travel. Women have passports, and women been traveling before us.
A lot of American women go take girl trips or go by themselves to Cartagena. They feel because of the beach and everything like that. They feel that's a black woman's vacation spot.
A lot of sisters, yes, I've seen them.
Yeah, it really is. She was doing it all. She was there for like 8 days, 9 days. She had a boyfriend at the house apparently, but she was still shaking all over the place doing. But she was just enjoying her trip, and it's her birthday weekend. She went by herself doing her thing. Women been traveling before we've been traveling, so so they didn't hit those spots
before us. Yeah. Shout out to them, right?
Yeah, and I don't know why exactly she was in delirium, but she was there and drinking and having a good time with the music.
And we're not gonna get off on that because we about to land this plane, and this is not that kind of stream, but a little bit. That's why I don't understand why so much hate on the passport bros when they've been traveling before us, going to Jamaica and everywhere else. Now, when we travel, it's a problem. But in the words,
I don't think it's a problem with us. I mean, I think we do, and I know it is not the popular opinion and stuff like that, but I just think like definitely travel, enjoy your vacation, have a good time, do all that type of stuff. It's your money, you need it. See the world and stuff like that. But don't go in the mindset where you dogging your country. You dogging the women in your country. You making us all look weak. You making the dudes look weak. You making the women look weak. You making the country look like it's like, you almost got to be like, even here, like you know what I mean. Like even if I was like in a spot and like let's say I'm in like a business spot or stuff like that. There's I'm with some Caucasian guys at work and stuff like that, and we're in a spot with a bunch of Caucasian women that are good looking, blonde hair, this and that, even though that's not my type really, but let's say they're around and they look good. And the guy nudged me and say, man, you look at that, I look good and stuff like that. I always say, I like me a nice dark-skinned black woman. Just to front on them, you know what I mean? Just to let them know, you know what I mean? So we got to still keep that mindset. I don't care if you're lying about it or not, but when you're around other people,
you know what? Like that, you say that. You know what? No, say that because I'm of that mind frame too. Obviously, I'm a passport bro. I'm one of the biggest passport bros I know. But maybe I fall into a mix where I don't shit on America per se. You know what I'm saying? It's the best of both worlds, right? To be a passport bro don't mean you have to shit on America. You don't have to shit on your own women.
You don't need an excuse to travel. You know what I mean? Like,
come on now, say that.
You don't need to shit. Like, I'm traveling because of this and all these other weird topics over there because of. You don't have to shit on your country to travel.
Well, I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm going to piss on New York City when I leave. And the thing is, I don't care what I'm pissing on New York City. Now, not the whole country.
Not the whole country.
New York City,
but Razor, it's the same thing I was telling him when I was down there in Colombia. Most of the guys are from Jersey, New York, Philadelphia, Detroit, Alabama, places that I wouldn't go to in a million years. And I told those guys, you don't need to move out the country. You need to move out the city first.
Right. The city. Yeah, certain cities, not the whole country. I ain't gonna piss on the whole country, USA.
Right.
But it is what you know. You know what I mean? Big Boss, no Cali. You know what city you was in. So you're gonna piss on the place where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you going out there to live. You know.
Like now when I was, I didn't have like that, and I had some emotional moments in Colombia where I really felt in tune with the travel, with the tourism and the sightseeing and things of that nature, especially Cartagena when you're around that African
Afro.
That Afro.
I heard you like some beauties out there.
Oh, that thing brings out a vibe. They drums and they, you go to the local area, they got the drums going and the da 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 da. You feel like, dang, I'm really feeling the vibe. You off the beach, everything's cool. Right. People are nice. So, I left there with a little emotion, but I was happy to go back home. I did my vacation. I did it to the fullest. Now it's time to go back home and the Houston.
The reality.
Well, I never was happy. I never was happy to go back home ever, but I'm
Yeah, I was happy to get back to reality. I went there, spent the money, did my thing.
Well, you know what though? Let's say this. I would say this. Everybody has a different reality in the States though. It depends on what you're going back to.
Yes.
And,
Right.
and it's no shame. It's no shame. It's no pecking order. It's no fronting and flossing. I'm better than you and all this kind of stuff. But the reality of life, period, everybody is not the same. Everybody has different circumstances. You probably going back to XYZ, and somebody else is going back to ABC.
Right.
There's not a lot to go back.
That's what I said. If you're going back to Alabama, Georgia, I can understand why you want to get back out of there as quick as possible with things of that nature. But you need to work on a real move, like that little vacation trip is not going to soothe it every time, because I would talk to Razor, who's more like a local over there in Cartagena. It adds up. Like it ain't Thailand. It ain't the cheapest place in the world to me. I didn't feel like that.
Yeah, it's the most expensive place in Colombia, actually.
Yeah. It adds up. Yeah, them hotel prices and stuff. That's all. That was U.S. hotel prices.
U.S. prices.
That was
the drinks for $20 a pop. Man,
or anything on that tourist strip, it's gonna hit you
on a tourist trip.
Yeah, even when I was in like off the tourist thing, it was cheaper by far, but it still adds up. You know what I mean? You're still like I got a cigar off at.
I travel for a deal, man.
It's probably called Rum and it's a cigar. Ron and Rums or Cigar and Rum and something like that. I love that spot. One of the dopest spots in Cartagena to me. But I was getting cigars, and it was $10 off what the price would be in America. Only for a top end cigar. That to me, that's not super savings. That's gonna add up.
You said the new free mixtape say the tourist area is not real Colombia.
It's not, and I went to the off areas too. I didn't stay in the tourist areas, and like I said, it was cheaper, but it's still gonna add up, especially if you want to date things of that nature. You paying for your stuff and hers. You're gonna spend some money in Colombia. It ain't no way to cheap. It ain't a way to cheap that trip. I was looking for a way to cheap the
ain't no way, huh? Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, so you might as well just save your money, go have a good time there, and just pay whatever, you know what I mean? Pay your prices, but don't try to cheap it up, because you gonna it ain't no way.
Go to Thailand. So with that, man, we've been rocking out over 2 hours. Razor Rays, he actually have a show. I think that's supposed to start now. He's pushed his show back a little bit. Bossy Boss, shout out to Rays.
In a few minutes. Y'all can rock out. I'm gonna go. I'm about to head out, but y'all can rock out a bit. I'm chilling.
Like I said, when I first started, I only really planned to go for a good 2 hours. We're over that. This has been a dope night. Ron been killing me over here. Big Boss car ain't got no more brakes.
Yeah, I'll keep it real. And people that travel, this is all like regular, you know what I mean? Like stuff for going to a place for your first time. You don't know what's going on. You just trying to figure it out.
You had a hell of a trip, man.
Yeah, it was winging it. I winged this whole trip. Like I said, it wasn't nothing really planned on here. My boy said he was thinking about going for his birthday, and I said I'll tag along. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of how the trip happened. I didn't even have a room when I on the plane. I booked my room on the plane for the first because we didn't get in till like 11:30 at night, and then yes, I had to book. I just booked.
But you know what? Your boy still filed for that one though. Your boy still filed for that one. Hey, Ray, did you hear that story? Hold on, Ron. Did you hear that story?
No, I didn't. I missed that.
That's going to be a clip. But even though it's going to be a clip, I'm going to say it right fast. He's at, was you at Gusto's? What club was you at?
Laris Park.
Okay, Laris Park.
Okay.
They in a club, right? They kicking it. They ordered a bottle. Now his buddy that he went with, his birthday, it was his idea to order the fucking bottle. It was his idea. The bill came up to like $350 $350.
Okay.
So $350. His boy actually pulled a chick and left the club with the chick, right, to handle his business. So So Ron is like, okay, that's fine and good, but how we gonna handle the money? How we gonna?
The bill.
He said, oh, don't trip. I already paid for it on the car. It's already good.
Oh wow, all right.
So hey, that's great, right? So later, my man tries to leave. 8 goons come out of nowhere.
Wow.
Hem him up, physically bring him back into the club. The owner who runs it said, check this out. If you try to leave again without paying, I'm not going to let you pay. You're going to go spend 10 days in jail, pay the police, then you're going to pay me. He said, what? My boy paid. No, he didn't.
Wow.
He called his boy, come to find out his boy didn't pay. And he knew he didn't pay. He just said the shit.
Wow, he didn't pay. Your boy didn't pay. Wow.
He didn't pay. And he knew he didn't pay. It wasn't like he swiped it and it didn't go through. He knew he didn't pay. He left them there without paying.
That's wild, man. That's wild. That's wild, man. He could have got you caught up out there. You know, oh man.
Mr. Colombia expert. How bad could it have gotten, Mr. Colombia?
Really bad. They got no qualms on hiring what they call it, sicarios, hitmen. You know what I mean? To take you out. You know, now of course dead men don't pay, so they'll try to get the money out of you. You know, they'll rough you up, no problem. They will rough you up, no problem. Especially in Medellin. You know, Medellin.
Medellin.
Oh God, oh man.
Here is Medellin.
Yes. You would have had a tough time. So that's why I'm glad you paid the full amount or your friends helped you out?
He paid the full amount. He just paid it.
And my guy and my boy did pay the other half once he, you know what I mean, this and that, but later. But yeah, the situation he didn't understand was the situation that I was in when he left. Like it wasn't a good situation.
What was he thinking in his mind?
I don't know. Like I said, he's a good dude. That's my man's.
And what if you didn't have all the money on you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, could have been that too.
You only had half, and then they followed you to the ATM. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's a real uncomfortable situation.
Then they would have added on the disrespect fee. Said, nah, it was 350. It ain't 350 no more.
They kind of did. It seemed like they put a big attorney on that.
You're a better man than me.
Yeah, a lot of guys, like I said, I just happen to know him. Like I said, if anybody gonna get a pass from me, it's him. That's my guy, always, forever. Like I said, so I ain't thinking no qualms on it. It worked out. I got out of there, Scott. You know what I mean, unharmed. He gave me half the money back. You know what I mean, we all good. Yeah. Like I said, some people you travel better with. Some people you don't. It don't say anything about the friendship. The friendship's still the same, still the brotherhood, still the same. I say, I know you got it to it in your situation. With your friend. Yeah. And I was trying to tell you, like, just because y'all don't travel well together don't mean y'all should still be A1s. And I still hope y'all fully work that situation out.
We a lot better. We conversate on the side now. Yeah, that was a shame. I'm not gonna put it out there because he's not a YouTuber, but yeah. And it was Colombia too, but it was Bogota, our situation. We went down there close as brothers. By the time we left Bogota, we was basically enemies. And this was this a couple of years back. But those that know. But yeah, travel can do that sometimes. So it is what it is. So this has been a crazy night, man. Shout out to Ron Freeman. Check him out on IG. He's not a YouTuber. He should be a YouTuber. But
I'm getting there.
He has a social media presence on his IG. That's what it is. I am Ron Freeman. You want to throw him a few bucks? That's his Cash App, FRonnie23. Other than that, thank you guys for coming out, rocking with Bossy Boss.
Shout out to groups in Miami. Like I said, I'm back in Real Talk. Shout out to Real Talk. Shout out to the Passport Brothers. I'm in that group. All the crazy people in there, but like I said, I hope I was here. I hope I kept it real enough. And like I said,
you did.
My final vouch is to go to Colombia. You know, what I mean, don't shy away from that one. Like I said, I don't go to a lot of places again on repeat, but that one will be on a repeat.
That would be on a repeat because
it was good.
So raise. Another happy customer for Cartagena.
Yes, I'm happy to hear. Happy to hear, man. You know, I know you're going to be back, return.
And I don't know if you know anything about that. Next time I go back, the main reason to go back again is definitely hit Carl again. I'll spend a couple of days in Medellin, but I've been hearing good things about Cali, so that's going to be on the list to explore in Colombia next time too. So I'll have a Cali story next time.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear your stories, man. You worse than me, man, Mr. Bougie. How is Mr. Bougie stories worse than Bossy Boss?
Because if you on a trip and you winging it and it's your first time, I don't care how experienced of a traveler you are. I'm more experienced of a traveler, but stuff gonna go.
Yeah, ain't that about nothing? It never goes.
I like that. I like the adventure. That's why I travel. If anybody asks me the reason why I travel is because of the adventure that stuff can go right or wrong, and you don't know.
Yeah, left,
if
right.
I do the whole layout of the trip, that's why I
down.
don't go to DR no more, because I can pretty much know how that's gonna go. That whole trip, like in my head. So it's not exciting anymore. But the fact that you don't know what could happen, good or bad, or who you can run into, or what's the
never do.
That's why we travel. We travel for an adventure.
It is a rush
to get out of our comfort zone. We travel to grow. We traveled to, you know what I mean? I came back refreshed with a different mindset when I got back to the States. It worked. Colombia did its job for me, what I needed it to do. And, that's why we go.
Right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, thank you, man. Like I said, I'm about to land this plane. Razor Rays, he has a show that you're going to start in the next few minutes. When you going to do your show?
Yeah, about to pop on in a couple of minutes.
Next couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, so all the people in the building, go over to Razor Ray show. You know, Razor, you already be having 100 people in your chats as it is. So shout out to you, man, in your channel. You almost at 3K.
Sometimes,
you almost at 3K, man. You had what, 2.8, 2.85?
Yeah, something like that. 2.87. Yeah, they
me.
froze my subs. They froze my subs right now. So they frozen. So it's gonna be. It should be pretty. Normally, when they freeze my subs, that means
it takes
people are subbing and they stop it. They want to audit my subs, make sure they real and all that, and then they just give them back to me. Boom, boom.
Right.
So it's been frozen for like 2 days.
And normally when they unfreeze them, you kind of propel.
Yeah, get a boost. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
So you probably will, but by the time they unfreeze you, you probably will be at the 3K.
Yeah, close to.
Or close. That's what's up. All right. Well, I hope you have a good show. I have to get to work. I'm still a working YouTuber part-time, but thank you, Mr. Ron Freeman, man. Got to have you on the show again for your stories, man. Who knew Ron Freeman stories is worse than Bossy Bosses? But that's what's up, man. So Razor Rays, any last words on this show before you start yours? I'm gonna make you big.
Well, yeah, I'm about to go live. Another guy got Jack Rob. Well, not really Jack Rob, but the beauties got him scopolamine them. So a couple of guys over the past week. So I'm about to, drop them dimes out there, showing people how not to get scopolamine. You know what I'm saying? So it's been cool. It's been great talking to you. And your guest, he could pop on if you want. I'm gonna drop the link inside my inside the chat if you want to pop on and talk about his Cartagena experience and Medellin experience, since I'm about to talk about
Keep
that.
Keep it lit, Ron. Keep it
lit.
Yeah, I got my friend here, and I've been neglecting her for 2 hours, so I got to.
Don't neglect her. Don't neglect her no more.
Ron always lit. That's why he didn't mind coming back. Some people's realities is different, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. But but it's cool talking to you guys, man. I'm gonna break out right now, Big Boss, and I'm out.
And you out. That's what's up. Shout out to Razor Rays. Then it was 2. All right, Mr. Ron, that's what it is. I should have known, man. You always got something cooking in the pot. So you have a friend there that you've been neglecting for 2 hours. But thank you for coming on the show, man. I'm gonna let you tend to your friend.
Yeah,
we got to do this again, man. So
definitely do. Like I said, people go to Colombia, learn a little Spanish when you go there. Like, don't wing it as much as I did, because they ain't gonna know the language. Like I said, that was one thing that they didn't lie about. Because I was thinking, like, man, some people know, somebody gonna know this. Nah, you will be using the heck out that translator. Even to order food, you better get the camera one that could translate the food for you. You can't even order. You'll be starving.
Gotta know. You gotta know.
Yeah, I know the Spanish a little bit.
Gotta
so,
know.
But
That's what David said. He said Cartagena for the win.
Cartagena,
You know all the it must be something when you got the likes of Will Smith that go down there.
like I said, you go to those
Drake,
off
Drake
beaches. It's beautiful, and like I said, I'm glad I got the chance to experience it with somebody because I was there by myself, and that actually, it made the trip different down there. Because I had somebody who spoke English, knew the area, knew how to speak, the Spanish and coordinated stuff, and knew where all the local things was. So it helped me out a lot on my trip. So don't be afraid to meet people and this and that. Granted, I didn't get to do all the mongering and stuff like that, but I saw what they had to offer. Right. That's all you had. That's all you had to do is see it. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah, it's on the bucket list. I'm gonna make my way out there. That's what it is. But thanks again, man. I'm gonna let you go.
And here's another crazy story, okay, just real quick. So if you are down there,
and we ain't got no more breaks. We just gonna crash now. Take us away.
Okay, so I didn't know when it rains down there. If you are in the Wall Street and stuff. I mean, when I'm talking about it floods, I thought Houston floods. It rained hard for probably about 45 minutes, like right after we were supposed to leave out. So we in there get stuck in the spot. The water was coming up to my knees.
What?
And I get in a taxi to drive. I'm only got to go. I told you I was in the trap spot at this time. This first day, so I only had to go like not even a half a block. So the taxi's going into water. The water's coming up in the seat up to my calves inside the taxi. This fool was riding this thing like a boat.
What?
So he gets me to the thing. I was like, dude, if it was like this, I guess would have just waited it out and walked. I didn't know you was about to drive through. I thought you knew a back way or something. I didn't know you was about to drive through the freaking ocean. And this fool gonna say, I think I messed up my car. He's like, it's gonna be $200 US for this ride trip.
What?
And then he got mad, like he's getting serious and stuff about it. I was like, dude, I didn't tell you to ride through the ocean to get here. Like, you know what I mean? Like you picked me, you know what I mean? Like you saw the water. I was like, I ain't giving you, and it became a big commotion and this and that. And I thought I was really gonna have to fight in this situation because he was like that. But I was like, dude, ain't no police about to come to your rescue in this swamp. They can't even get here. So what you gonna do? Like, I'll give you a little more. And I ended up overpaying a lot for the thing. I think I ended up giving him like, I get some money.
$50 US? 50, $60 US?
Yeah, I gave like 40, 50 US for not even a half a block. We didn't even go 15
Not even half a block.
Not even
he
half
was
a block.
already driving. So where else was he going to drive? What else?
It was a setup. It was a setup. That's why he was going through all aggressively through the water and stuff like that. He knew
he did that on purpose so he can have an excuse to charge you.
Yeah. And like I said, you got to be careful because they will get you. Like I said, I would have got a bunch of more times if I wasn't with somebody who was from there in most of my situations. So,
and you love it so much, you still going back.
Yeah, I mean, you won't get that anywhere. You are a gringo. You are a tourist. You are a target.
You get it less in Thailand. I'm just saying.
Because, price is a price. They're used to more tourists there. They get, trying to get tourists from all over the world in there. But here, they're going to, especially in Cartagena.
You guys love it, man. You guys love it.
In Cartagena, they're going to try to, you go to the beach and stuff like that, they're going to try to get you. Everybody going to try to upcharge you on something. It's not going to be the price that you're supposed to pay. And they're going to try to rob you that way. Medellin going to try to rob you in the literal way. Cartagena going to try to rob you on the back end and saying like something costs this and it don't.
Y'all love it. Y'all love it.
But you're going to get that everywhere because you're a target, you're the gringo.
More of the story, go to Thailand, everybody. Go to Thailand.
No, don't let that discourage you. I'm just saying that when you know what I mean, I'm just letting people know, one, if it starts raining when you're on the Wall Street, get the hell out of there. Like I ain't about to get stuck here in the flood for one. And for two, you know what I mean? People gonna be out of your pockets because you there with the money and you there to spend it. So
you there with the money.
Yep.
And that's real talk. And that's real talk, man. All right, again. We ain't got no breaks. We didn't crash. We didn't wreck. I'm gonna let you go. Tend to your company. Thanks for the time, man. We got to do it again. And welcome back also to the Big Boss WhatsApp group, sir. And we're going to keep it lit. And that is right. Be sure to subscribe. I know everybody here probably already subscribed, share, and that's what it is. Ron Freeman. And we out.
We out.
Peace. Yo. Hell of a story. Shout out to Ron. I didn't even know it was going to be that lit. That's what it is. Thanks for you guys for coming out. If you missed any of this, go back on the replay and watch it. Definitely, I got a few clips out of this. It's going to be individual videos. Shout out to Ron. But thanks, everybody. You guys have a good night. And definitely go over to Ray's stream right now. He probably already fired it up, and I might be stepping on his toes. Sorry, Ray's. So with that, I am out. Normally, I'll go out with a big bass beat, but I don't want to prolong this because Ray's already should be going. So thank you guys for coming out. Big Boss Real Talk. Shout out to Ron Freeman. And that's what it is. Peace.